My dear child, you have sought a message to touch your heart, and I see the yearning within you, that quiet longing for comfort, direction, and peace. Let us speak about the hidden corners of your soul, the places you believe no one sees. But I see them, and I know. I know your struggles, your fears, and even the thoughts you've tried to bury. You are not alone in this. If this message resonates deeply within you, take it to heart. And if someone's name stirs in your spirit as you read this, do not hesitate. Share these words with them. There is power in sharing my truth, and I bless abundantly those who are unashamed to carry my message to others. Let us talk, you and I. Each day when you wake, I urge you to guide your thoughts intentionally. Do not let them wander aimlessly into distractions or be consumed by worries that steal your joy. Begin your day with gratitude. Thank me for your family, for your breath, for the opportunity to live another day. Life is a precious gift, and each morning is a reminder that you still have time to love, to forgive, to heal, and to set things right. My mercy has been with you all along, even when you felt unworthy of it. I have not punished you as you deserved, nor have I turned my back on you because of your disobedience. My love is steadfast and unchanging. Take a moment to reflect on this truth. I am not keeping count of your failures. Instead, I am inviting you to walk closer with me. Your mistakes do not define you. They are merely lessons to draw you nearer to my heart. Do not let guilt or shame hold you captive. When you bring your burdens to me, I will exchange them for peace. I am the God who restores, who renews, and who redeems. My promises, for they are unshakable. You see, I have a plan for you, a purpose that is uniquely yours, but it requires your willingness to let go of what weighs you down. Release your worries, your regrets, and your doubts into my hands. You do not have to carry these alone. I am here, ready to strengthen you, to guide you, and to show you the beauty of a life surrendered to my will. You are deeply loved. You are seen, known, and cherished beyond measure. Let this truth settle into your heart. It is not too late to draw closer to me, to make changes, and to embrace the life I have prepared for you. Step forward in faith, knowing that my grace is sufficient for every step you take. Now go and be a light to those around you. Speak words of hope, act with kindness, and love without hesitation. As you share my message, know that you are fulfilling a purpose greater than yourself. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Hear these words that I have spoken to guide you, for they are life and truth. Do not kill. Do not bear false witness. Do not lie. Do not slander. These commands may seem simple, but they carry profound weight. Each one reflects my heart for righteousness, justice, and love. Understand this: no sin is greater than another in my eyes. Each act of disobedience separates you from me and carries consequences that ripple through your life and the lives of those around you. These ripples can spread far and wide, touching people you may never meet, influencing lives in ways you cannot see. You may see sins like adultery or fornication and recognize the harm they bring to your body and soul. But do not overlook the destructive power of slander, pride, and discrimination. These sins wound deeply, often leaving scars that cannot be seen. They divide families, destroy friendships, and sow seeds of pain and bitterness in hearts. They create barriers where love and unity should flourish. Every word you speak and every action you take carries the power to heal or to harm. Choose wisely, for I have called you to be a peacemaker, to build up rather than tear down, and to reflect my love to a world that desperately needs it. Even a small act of kindness or a single word of encouragement can bring healing and hope to someone in despair. If these words are touching your soul and stirring something deep within you, do not ignore my voice. It is my Holy Spirit speaking, gently inviting you to draw nearer to me. This is your moment to act. Seek me daily, with a heart that is open and willing to be transformed. Come to me in faith, believing that I will hear you and answer you. Do not delay in obeying my word, for obedience brings life, peace, and blessings beyond what you can imagine. My word is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. Let it guide you through every step of your journey. I am always near you. You do not have to search far to find me, for I dwell with those who seek me in spirit and truth. When you come to me, come with confidence, knowing that I am a loving Father who longs to bless and guide you. Seek me with patience, trusting in my perfect timing. I see the bigger picture, and my plans for you are good. They are plans to prosper you, to give you hope, and to secure your future. Even when you cannot see the way ahead, I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail for your good. Do not let fear, shame, or doubt hold you back. My grace is sufficient to cover every sin, and my love is greater than any mistake you have made. I am calling you to step into the life I have prepared for you, a life filled with purpose, joy, and peace. Trust me, and walk forward in faith, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. When the road feels uncertain, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Lean on me, and I will carry you through every trial. Speak words of kindness, live with integrity, and let my light shine through you. As you do, you will become a beacon of hope to others, drawing them closer to me. This is your calling, to love as I have loved you, and to share my truth with a world in need. Do not be afraid to stand for what is right, even when it is difficult. I will strengthen you, and my spirit will guide you. The world may resist, but I have overcome the world, and through me, you are more than a conqueror, that you are never alone. I walk with you through the valleys and the mountaintops, through the storms and the calm. Take heart, for my love for you is steadfast and unwavering. My promises, for they are unchanging and eternal. As you place your faith in me, you will find a peace that surpasses all understanding, a joy that no circumstance can steal, and a hope that anchors your soul. Come into my presence today and let the weight you've been carrying fall away. I see the burdens you hold, the pain you've hidden, and the guilt that lingers in your heart. Now is the time to let it all go. Find someone you trust and pour out your heart to them, for I have placed people in your life to help you bear your struggles. As you open up, the chains holding you back will be broken, and your guilt and anguish will fade into the past. This is the moment to embrace the freedom I have always wanted for you. From this day forward, nothing will stop the blessings and the future of peace and prosperity I have lovingly prepared for you. You have witnessed my love for you today. Let it sink deeply into your soul. I have been with you in every step, even when you could not feel my presence. There is someone in your life who also needs to hear these words. Do not hesitate to share them. Speak boldly and with love, for you never know how your obedience can change someone's life. I love you with all my heart. Keep moving forward. Don't stop. I am your Heavenly Father, your God, your Savior, and I am here to lead you into a life of fullness and joy. I know your heart, and I see beyond your struggles. I understand how you feel, the weariness, the regret, the fear of failure. The situation you are going through is difficult, and I know you feel as though you've made poor decisions that have led you here. But even in your moments of doubt, you know how much I love you. My love is greater than your mistakes, and my grace is sufficient to cover every failure. You cannot stay on the ground. You were created for more than this. Your mission and your calling are to rise, to stand in the strength I have given you, and to walk in the purpose I have set before you. The enemy has asked to sift you like wheat, to test your faith and courage, but I have declared that you will not fail. I have prayed for you, and I am with you. You will rise. You will overcome. I will transform your life and your character, molding you into the person I created you to be. But you must accept the changes I am bringing. Trust me, even when the path seems uncertain, for I am working all things for your good. My plans for you are to prosper you, to give you hope, and to secure a future that is filled with my presence. Lean into me, for I am your strength when you feel weak, your hope when you feel lost, and your peace in the midst of the storm. Let my love wash over you, renewing your spirit and filling you with courage. This is not the end of your story. It is only the beginning of a new chapter, one where I will lead you into greater things than you could ever imagine. Take my hand, and let us move forward. With me by your side, there is nothing you cannot face. Do not compare yourself to anyone else. I created you to be unique, a masterpiece of my design, with strengths, gifts, and abilities that are entirely your own. You are stronger, braver, wiser, and more capable than you realize, because I have placed my spirit within you. I am equipping you with everything you need to overcome obstacles, to open doors that once seemed shut, and to clear away anything that stands in your way. Trust in the tools I am placing in your hands and the wisdom I am pouring into your heart. Accept my words today and believe that you are stepping into a new season, a land of supernatural blessing and opportunity that I have prepared for you. Do not let your emotions or feelings dominate you. Anger, guilt, and fear are heavy burdens that will only weigh you down. You do not need to react out of frustration or make decisions under the cloud of accusation or regret. Instead, come to me. Let me be your peace, your refuge, and your guide. When you quiet your heart in my presence, you will find the clarity and strength to move forward with grace and confidence. I have always had a wonderful plan for your life, and no scheme of the enemy can take that away from you. The enemy has tried to intervene, to rob you of your joy, your hope, and your dream of seeing your family blessed. But I am greater than anything that comes against you. This is why I urge you, make the daily decision to be happy, too, and to focus on the good things I have placed in your life. I have filled you with my Holy Spirit, and through Him you have the power to rise above every challenge. You will continue to trust and help others, even when it feels difficult or unrewarding. I know that some will fail you, and others may even betray you after you've extended kindness and support. But do not let this harden your heart. In a world filled with brokenness, many act out of desperation. Some steal to survive, their hearts numb to the pain they cause. Others deceive and destroy, even turning against those who offer them love and help. But you are called to be different. You are called to be a light in the darkness, a source of hope in a world that so desperately needs it. Do not grow weary in doing good, for I see your efforts, and I will reward your faithfulness. I am working through you, even when you cannot see the immediate results. Your kindness, patience, and forgiveness reflect my heart to those around you. Sometimes, in your silence, you long for even a simple gesture of kindness, a cup of water for your thirsty soul. But instead, you've received rejection, insults, and false friendships. My heart aches with you because I know that hurt. I was betrayed by those I loved, abandoned in my darkest hour. I see how you try to hold it even when your spirit feels crushed under the weight of disappointment. But take heart. Though I was nailed to a cruel cross, I rose again in power and glory, so that you would no longer have to bear this alone. My resurrection was not just a victory over death, but a promise of hope and restoration for you. It is a reminder that no matter how dark the night, the dawn will come. Let me remind you of who you are. You are chosen and cherished. You are not defined by the actions of others or by the pain you've endured. You are defined by my love and the purpose I have placed within you. You are more than your past, more than your pain. I want to take you from this place of sorrow and lead you into a life filled with my peace, joy, and abundant blessings. Trust me to heal the wounds of your heart. Trust me to restore what has been broken. No matter how deep the scars, my love is deeper still. My grace is enough. Come to me, let me pour out my love upon you, renewing your strength and lifting your spirit. We will walk this journey. We will overcome. You are not alone, and you never will be. I am here, holding you through the storms, celebrating with you in the victories and comforting you in the sorrows. My sacrifice was for you, to show you that no matter how deep the pain, no matter how heavy the burden, I am here to carry it with you. You don't have to do this on your own. Breathe deeply and let my peace wash over you. I am working in ways you cannot see, preparing a future filled with hope and beauty. The tears you've cried have not been wasted. They are seen, and I will use them to bring forth new life. My timing. For I am weaving all things for good. Your story is not over. It is still being written, and the chapters ahead are filled with promise. It is I, your Almighty God, speaking directly to your heart. Feel my presence surrounding you today, drawing you near with a love that is unshakable and eternal. Come to my word, read it, hear it, and know deep within that you are never alone. My love for you is steadfast, and I am with you through every season of your life. Cry if you need to, but let your tears be filled with joy, for I am the answer you have been waiting for. As you move through your day, hold tightly to this truth. No matter the storms, the battles, your mistakes, or the challenges that rise against you, you are not alone. I love you with a love that will never fade. I am pouring blessings into your life, blessings that touch every part of your existence. I am blessing your family, your health, your dreams, your finances, and the work of your hands. A wave of blessings is coming upon you and all those you hold dear. Listen closely to my words. Your table will overflow with abundance. The chains of debt that have weighed you down will be broken. I am placing within you a renewed desire to work wisely, to steward the gifts I have given you with diligence and joy. I am anointing you with fresh creativity and ideas that will bring fruitfulness and prosperity. Trust me, for your days of lack are coming to an end. Hear this again, and let it sink deeply into your soul. Do not allow doubt to creep back in and steal the promises I have spoken over you. Read these words over and over, and let them be a shield against the lies that try to pull you back into fear. My promises are true and unchanging, and I am faithful to fulfill every word I have spoken. Your life is precious to me, and I am working in ways you cannot yet see to bring about a future filled with hope, peace, and abundance. As you walk forward, I am your strength and your guide. When the path feels uncertain, lean into me, for I will never let you fall. My spirit is within you, empowering you to overcome every obstacle and walk boldly into the plans I have prepared for you. I am your provider, your protector, and your closest friend. You are, and I delight in watching you grow and thrive under my care. Rest in my presence today, knowing that I am always with you. Let my peace fill your heart and quiet your mind, my timing and my plans, for they are perfect and filled with goodness. We will walk this journey, and we will see the fulfillment of every promise I have spoken over your life. You are not alone, and you never will be. I love you with an everlasting love. You have already endured storms that left you shipwrecked. You've felt the pain of losing everything, the sting of disappointment as trust and respect from others slipped away. In the depths of your shame and pain, you faced a choice, and you did something extraordinary. You chose to return to my arms. In your brokenness, you acknowledged me as your friend, your God, your Lord, your Savior, your Shepherd. You turned to me, the one who fills your soul with provision, joy, and unshakable peace. I have seen your journey, and now is the time for your life to change. Release your worries into my hands. Trust me, for I am already at work. Your finances will be healed, your debts paid, and those around you will begin to see you for who you truly are, a cherished child of the King. But not just any king. You are the child of a heavenly King. You are not like the children of earthly rulers who flaunt their material wealth to belittle others, bringing shame to their fathers and ultimately meeting a poor end. No, you are different. You are children of the King of the universe, the creator of all that exists. I have placed within you a treasure far greater than gold or silver, a heart shaped by humility and resilience. Through the fires of suffering, you have been refined. Your trials have not broken you, they have prepared you. You are not like the rest. You carry a quiet strength, a faith that does not waver, and a love that reflects my own. You don't need to strive for titles, recognition, or trophies that others pursue with relentless ambition. So many are willing to sacrifice everything for fleeting glory, yet when I offer them eternal life through my sacrifice, they turn away. They despise and reject me, unable to comprehend that the King of the universe has such a tender heart, that I seek them not with condemnation, but with love. But you are different. You are not like them. You have a heart that seeks truth and a spirit that longs for sincerity. You are mine, and if I choose to bless you, it is because I have decided to do so. No one, nothing in all creation, can stand against my will. Come to me again tomorrow and listen with an open heart. Let my words of love sink deeply into your soul. As the sun rises and paints the sky with its light, feel my embrace. I am here, waiting for you with open arms, ready to renew your strength and fill you with hope. My love for you is unending, and I long for you to know it in the depths of your being. Beautiful days are ahead for you. Better days are coming, filled with blessings that will overflow in your life. Trust in this promise, for I am faithful to fulfill it. Prepare yourself for the blessings I have in store. But do not let your heart be weighed down with complaints or consumed by worry. Instead, fill your dreams with hope and your thoughts with. Do not give room to the whispers of defeat or the lies of darkness. Those voices have no power over you unless you allow them. Instead, open yourself to the radiant light of my holy promises. Let my truth illuminate your path and banish the shadows of fear and doubt. I am with you in every moment. I see the battles you face, the doubts that try to creep in, and the weariness that sometimes overtakes you. But I am your strength, your refuge, and your source of unshakable joy. Lift your eyes to me, and you will find the courage to keep moving forward. Let my promises guide you, and my love sustain you. You are never alone, for I am always by your side, ready to carry you when the road feels too hard to walk. Rest in the future I am preparing for you. It is filled with my goodness, my mercy, and my grace. Do not be afraid to dream boldly, to hope deeply, and to believe in the greatness of what lies ahead. We will step into the beautiful days I have planned for you. You are, and I delight in blessing you abundantly. The time of pain will soon be left behind. I know how long you have waited, how many nights you have spent in anguish wondering if the dawn would ever come. I have seen your tears, felt your heartache, and heard your cries for relief. But hear me now. The moment of your solution is drawing near. The answers you have prayed for are on their way. Your deliverance is close, closer than you realize. Soon you will see that the silent and patient waiting, though difficult, was worth every tear. My grace is coming to you like a gentle rain, refreshing your weary soul and breathing life into places that once felt dry and hopeless. I hear every prayer you whisper, every cry of your heart. My mercy surrounds you, and I am preparing to give you far more than you could ask or imagine. I will give you not just what you desire, but what is best for your life. Blessings so wonderful they are beyond your current understanding. As the days and months pass, truth, the joy that will fill your life, was born out of pain, watered with tears, and sustained by your perseverance in the face of desperation. This new season of love and blessing will be a testament to your endurance and my faithfulness. Do not let your heart grow weary as you wait. Each moment of suffering has been a part of the greater plan I have for you, shaping your character and deepening your. Never forget this, so you won't be tempted by pride, thinking these blessings came through your own strength. It is by my hand that you will rise, and it is through my grace that you will thrive. Stay close to me in prayer, for it is in my presence that you will find guidance, peace, and the strength to remain steadfast. Let my word be the anchor that holds you firm, no matter how strong the winds may blow. Be alert, for the enemy prowls like a roaring lion, seeking to devour your faith and derail the plans I have for you. But do not be afraid. You know my voice. You are my sheep, and I am your shepherd. I will not let harm come to you. In your heart, you feel the assurance of my promises, a steady light that no darkness can extinguish. Let this truth anchor your soul. Nothing will stand against you. No force, no person, no circumstance can steal the blessings I have destined for you. They are sealed by my love, protected by my power, and given to you as an eternal inheritance. Even when the road ahead seems uncertain, I am walking beside you, clearing the way and guarding your steps. This is a time to prepare your heart for what is to come. Let gratitude fill your prayers and hope illuminate your days. I am working in ways you cannot yet see, weaving every detail of your life into a beautiful masterpiece. I am the potter, and you are the clay. My hands are shaping you into something magnificent. When the blessings arrive, let them be a reminder of my love and a testimony to my goodness. Share them generously, for they are not just for you, but also for those around you who need to see my light through your life. Your story of restoration will inspire others to seek me, and your testimony will be a beacon of hope in their darkest moments. Keep moving forward with faith, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. The journey may have been long, but the destination will be glorious. Hold on to my promises, and do not let the trials of today overshadow the joy of tomorrow. I am your God, your refuge, and your deliverer. We will walk into the new season I have prepared for you, a season filled with love, abundance, and peace. Your days of sorrow will be replaced with rejoicing, and your tears will turn to laughter. Zrenya, I am writing a story of redemption in your life, and the best chapters are yet to come. Commit yourself fully to me, my promises, and dare to believe in the depths of my love for you. I see your faith and the courage it takes to hold on, even when the road has been long and uncertain. I will not forget my promises to you. Every tear you have shed, every prayer whispered in the quiet moments, has not gone unnoticed. When the time comes for me to respond, I will your tears. They were not shed in vain. In the perfect moment, you will receive the reward for your courage and the recompense for your sacrifices. My timing is always perfect, and what I have planned for you is far greater than anything you could imagine. Time moves so quickly, and the years seem to pass in the blink of an eye. That is why I want you to treasure the words I am speaking to you now. Let them take root in your heart, for they are life and truth. My love for you is unshakable and eternal. You will never lose my love. Of this you can be absolutely certain. Nothing in all creation can separate you from my grace. My mercy will always be available to you, renewing you each day and carrying you through every season of life. Rejoice now, be glad, even before you see the fulfillment of my promises. Let your heart be filled with hope, for I am working on your behalf in ways you cannot yet see. Prepare yourself to receive my answer with open arms and an open heart. I am the God who keeps his word, the one who restores what was lost and brings beauty out of ashes. I am already moving in your life, aligning circumstances, and preparing blessings that will exceed your expectations. As you wait, let your heart remain steadfast in gratitude and faith. Celebrate my goodness now, knowing that my plans for you are filled with hope and a future. Your faith is not in vain. Every step you take in trust, every moment you spend in my presence, is bringing you closer to the abundant life I have prepared for you. Lean into my love, let my peace surround you, and hold on to my promises with unwavering confidence. Your children are in my hands, and I want you to release your worries to me. I see the concerns that weigh on your heart, the moments when their actions surprise, offend, or even hurt you. But they are still your children, and I entrusted them to you for a reason. I placed them under your care because I knew you could love them with the kind of enduring love that reflects my own. Your role in their lives is precious, but do not forget that I am working in their hearts, even when you cannot see it. You will continue loving them as only you can, and I will continue to guide, shape, and protect them with my infinite wisdom and grace. You are not alone in this journey. I am here, partnering with you every step of the way. Your family is in my hands, safe and secure. Every prayer you've whispered for them, every tear you've shed in the quiet of the night, has reached my ears. I hear all your petitions, each one filled with hope and longing. Not a single request has been forgotten, but I need you to trust me and to rest in my peace. Patience is a reflection of my timing. I know the desires of your heart, and I'm working all things for good. Though you may not yet see the answers, know that I am aligning every detail perfectly. My timing is not delayed, it is divine. Even in the waiting, I am present, weaving a future that is filled with my goodness. I understand that waiting can feel heavy and uncertain, but during this time, let my peace fill your heart and sustain you. My peace is not like the fleeting calm the world offers. It is steady, unshakable, and enduring. It will guard your heart and mind as you wait on me. I am moving in ways you cannot yet perceive. The seeds of your prayers are being watered by my hand, and in due season, you will see the fruit of your faithfulness. Do not be discouraged by the silence, for it is not inactivity, it is preparation. Just as a gardener tends to the soil before the harvest, I am tending to the needs of your family in ways that will bring forth blessings at the right time. Do not grow weary. The love you pour into your family, the prayers you lift up on their behalf, and the hope you carry in your heart are not in vain. I am the God who restores, heals, and redeems. I am working in your family, not just in their outward circumstances, but in the depths of their hearts. Trust me with their journeys, for I see the path ahead more clearly than you ever could. I love your children even more than you do, and I have plans for their lives that are beyond anything you could imagine. Each trial they face, each moment of uncertainty, is shaping them into who I created them to be. Continue to love them as I have loved you. Speak words of kindness, offer forgiveness freely, and model the grace I have poured out on you. In doing so, you reflect my light in their lives, even in moments when you feel they are not listening or responding. Your faithfulness in loving them is a powerful testimony, and through it, I am working miracles that you cannot yet see. Do not underestimate the impact of your love and prayers. They are planting seeds that will one day bloom into something beautiful. Even the smallest acts of love have eternal significance when they are rooted in me. Rest in my promise. I hold your family in the palm of my hand. My love for them is even greater than your own, and my plans for them are good. Swing and let my peace guide your heart as we walk this journey. Celebrate the small victories and find joy in the little moments, for they are signs of my faithfulness. We will see your family flourish under my care. Never forget, I am the God who fulfills promises, and I will not fail you. I see the anguish in your heart, the fear that grips you when you feel your children are in danger. I know how deeply you love them, and I want you to. I love them even more. Keep praying for them, lifting them up to me in faith, and treat them with the same love and respect I have shown you. Your prayers are powerful, and they are making a difference, even when you cannot yet see the results. I am working in their lives in ways you may not understand, and soon you will begin to see changes. Small at first, like seeds breaking through the soil, but steadily growing. They will begin to walk the path I have destined for them. Be patient and forgive them as I have forgiven you. Speak to them with kindness and grace, just as I speak to you. Never withhold your love or attention, for they are a part of your heart, and through your unwavering love, they will see a reflection of mine. I know it's not always easy. Some of their choices may bring frustration or hurt, but I will give you the strength and wisdom to navigate these moments. I am still working in their hearts, even when progress seems slow or invisible. Transformation takes time, and I am never in a hurry. My timing is perfect, and my plans for your children are good. As you will find peace, knowing that their lives are in my hands. Keep loving them, praying for them, and guiding them, for you are planting seeds of faith and hope that will bear fruit in due time. For you and your children, I have a future filled with good things: peace, prosperity, spiritual growth, harmony, and family unity. If your home has been a place of tension, arguments, and shouting, take heart. Through your prayers and faith, I will pour out my peace over your household. A wonderful tranquility will settle in your home, and lives will be changed. Your entire family will be transformed from the inside out. You will no longer have to carry the burden of worry, for I will lead your children into wisdom and responsibility. My presence will reign in your home, filling every corner with my blessing and love. The arguments and strife will be replaced with laughter, understanding, and joy. Do not give up. Keep coming to me in prayer, and I am faithful to answer. Your persistent prayers are a powerful force, and they are opening doors for my work to unfold. You may not see everything at once, but know that I am moving, aligning circumstances, and softening hearts. I love you deeply, and because of your faithfulness and devotion, I will bring these promises to pass. Your children are precious to me, and I am their shepherd, guiding them back to the path of righteousness. My love, and hold on to my promises. I am with you, and I am with your family. We will see the beautiful future I have prepared for you. My love for you is steadfast, and my plans are unshakable. Rest in me, and let my peace fill your heart as we walk this journey. I will turn your sorrow into joy and your sadness into strength. The pain you carry will not last forever, for I am here to heal your heart and restore your spirit. Feel my gentle embrace right where you are. Even in the midst of your busyness or surrounded by others, take a moment to pause. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and by faith, receive the gift I am offering you. Calm for your soul and peace for your mind. Let my presence wash over you, renewing your strength and giving you the clarity to move forward. I am giving you the strength to quiet the overwhelming emotions that stir within you. The news you've received may have alarmed you and left you feeling drained. But hear my words. I am here. Nothing has changed about my love for you or my plans for your life. This moment will pass, and I will carry you through it. I am your refuge, your ever-present help in times of trouble. Your future is sealed with my anointing, and no enemy can steal the blessings I have prepared for you. The schemes of the enemy hold no power over my promises. I am the God who transforms opposition into opportunity, lack into abundance, and illness into healing. For I am working in ways you cannot yet see, aligning circumstances and opening doors that no one can shut. Every delay, every obstacle is being used to prepare you for greater blessings ahead. For you, your family, and your home, I hold the power to bring about restoration and renewal. My eternal desire is for you to walk in the fullness of the wonders I have promised you, a life filled with purpose, joy, and peace. Do not let fear or uncertainty cloud your vision. My plans for you are good, and I will never fail you. I am God, not man. I do not lie, my words are true, and my promises are unshakable. From the beginning of time, my purpose has never wavered, to save you, to give you eternal life, and to guide you along the path of righteousness. My heart for you, for it is filled with love and compassion. When you feel weary, lean into me. When doubt creeps in, my faithfulness endures through every trial. My plans for you are good, and nothing can thwart them. Even when the path ahead feels uncertain or the waiting seems endless, know that I am holding you and working all things for your good. Let this truth settle in your heart. I am with you always. You are never alone, no matter how difficult the road may seem. I am walking beside you, ready to carry your burdens and give you rest. Open your heart to me and allow my peace to fill every corner of your being. There is no need to fear the future, for I am already there, preparing the way. My timing is perfect, even when the waiting feels long. The delays you face are not denials, but part of the process to bring you into my perfect will. Every season of waiting is an opportunity to grow in faith, to my sovereignty, and to prepare for the greater things I have in store for you. So lift your head, rejoice even in the midst of uncertainty, for I am your refuge and strength. We will overcome every obstacle. We will see my promises fulfilled in your life. Believe in me once more, and let your heart be anchored in hope. You are mine, and I delight in bringing you into the fullness of all I have planned for you. Your story is not over. It is being written by my hand, and the chapters ahead are filled with blessings and breakthroughs you cannot yet imagine. My love for you is steadfast, and my faithfulness knows no bounds. I will turn your sorrow into joy, and your sadness into strength. The pain you carry will not last forever, for I am here to heal your heart and restore your spirit. Feel my gentle embrace right where you are. Even in the midst of busyness or surrounded by others, take just a moment to pause. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and by faith receive the gift I'm offering you. Calm for your soul and peace for your mind. Let my love surround you, lifting the heaviness from your heart and replacing it with my unshakable peace. I am giving you the power to quiet the overwhelming emotions that rise within you. The news you've received may have alarmed you and left you feeling drained, but hear my words. Believe in me once more. I am here. Nothing has changed about my love for you or the plans I have for your life. This moment, no matter how heavy, will pass, and I will carry you through it. Trust me, for I am your refuge and strength. Your future is sealed with an anointing from above, and no enemy can steal the blessings I have prepared for you. The schemes of the enemy hold no power over my promises. I am the God who transforms opposition into blessing, lack into abundance, and illness into healing. For the scenes in ways you cannot yet see, aligning circumstances and opening doors that no one can shut. For you, your family, and your home, I hold the power to bring restoration, renewal, and hope. My eternal desire is for you to walk in the fullness of the wonders I have promised, a life overflowing with purpose, joy, and peace. Let go of fear. Rest in the truth that my plans for you are good, and I will never fail you. I am God, not man. I do not lie. My words are true, and my promises are unshakable. From the beginning of time, my purpose has never changed: to save you, to give you eternal life, and to guide you along the right path. Even when the road feels uncertain, know that I am walking beside you, holding your hand and lighting your way. My heart for you is filled with love and compassion, and I will never abandon you. When you feel weary, lean into me. When doubt whispers lies into your heart, my faithfulness endures through every storm. Nothing can thwart my plans for you, for my power is greater than any obstacle you face. Let this truth settle deeply within you. I am with you always. You are never alone, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. I am walking beside you, ready to carry your burdens and give you rest. Open your heart to me, and let my peace fill every corner of your being. There is no need to fear the future, for I am already there, preparing the way for you. My perfect timing, even when it feels like the waiting is too much to bear. Every delay is part of my divine plan, shaping you and preparing you for the blessings to come. Lift your head, rejoice, even in the midst of uncertainty, for I am your refuge, your strength, and your ever-present help. We will overcome every obstacle. We will see my promises fulfilled in your life. Believe in me once more, and let your heart be anchored in hope. You are mine, and I delight in bringing you into the fullness of all I have planned for you. Your story is still unfolding, written by my hand, and it is filled with blessings, breakthroughs, and abundant joy. Zrania, for I am faithful and true. I am the way, the truth, and your life. In me, you will find your solution and your refuge, your steady anchor in a world that often feels unstable and uncertain. That is why I lovingly ask you to hold tightly to my promises. They are unshakable and true, providing you with the guidance and hope you need for every step of your journey. Do not let your eyes be diverted by the lies and distractions of this world. It brings me great joy to see that you are learning to turn away from the threats and noise of those who seek to provoke you. These voices aim to steal your peace, to cloud your mind with confusion and falsehoods, and to burden your heart with wrongful emotions like guilt and despair. Their goal is to lead you away from my truth, my love, and my presence. But you are stronger than their schemes because you are rooted in me. Now you know their intentions, and you are no longer vulnerable to their deceptions. You know who you are and whose you are. I see your love for me, and I am so proud of the way you refuse to let anyone or anything remove you from this sacred place, a place surrounded by my supreme, unmatched love. You are safe here, sheltered in my arms, and no power in this world can separate you from me. I know that your life has not been without its hardships. You have endured seasons of loneliness and moments when tenderness seems so far away. But hear me now. Those days do not define you. They are not the final word in your story. I hold you now. I am your comfort, your shelter, and the source of the divine strength that carries you through each day. When you feel weak, lean into me. When the world feels overwhelming, allow my encouragement to fill your spirit. I love you with an everlasting love, a love so deep and perfect that it covers every wound, fills every empty space, and restores every broken piece of your heart. You are never alone, for I am always with you, guiding you, holding you, and reminding you of your infinite worth in my eyes. Cling to this truth. You are cherished beyond measure, and my plans for you are good. In every moment, I am working on your behalf, aligning circumstances and paving the way for a future filled with hope and purpose. Let go of the guilt and fears that others try to place upon you. Instead, rest in my peace and allow my love to fill your heart with joy. You are mine and I delight in you. We will walk forward, hand in hand, into the fullness of the life I have prepared for you. Remain calm, for I am with you. I will take care of the impossible. Be still, for I have helped you before and I will do it again. Just as the winds and storms obey my voice and come to rest, so too will the turbulent seas of doubt and fear in your heart be calmed. I am speaking peace over your life even now. Come to me in this moment, and I will give you the rest your soul craves. I will lift the countless worries and fears that weigh you down and steal your focus. My desire for you is peace, peace in your days and tranquility in your nights. Let me carry what you were never meant to bear, and you will find freedom in my presence. You are an heir to countless blessings, but so often these blessings go unnoticed because your heart is burdened by fears of what might happen or by the words of people who cannot harm you. Be calm. Once again, I urge you to rest in me. Do not let the noise of this world, the news, gossip, or the threats of others, disturb the deep peace I have placed within you. I am the one who rules over all things. I hold the first and the last word over your destiny, and nothing can alter my plans for you. Even if thousands rise against you, or you find yourself facing the consequences of past mistakes, do not let fear consume you. You are still, and I am still, your protector. No weapon formed against you will prosper, and no circumstance is too great for my hand to overcome. You may feel overwhelmed by the challenges in front of you, but I am greater than anything you face. My power is limitless, and my love for you is unchanging. When you feel weak, lean on me and I will strengthen you. When you feel afraid, look to me, and I will fill you with courage. Do not let the shadows of fear block the light of my promises. I have gone before you, paving the way and removing obstacles. My timing, for I am never late. I am always working for your good, even in the moments when you cannot see it. Lift your eyes to me, and let go of the burdens that weigh you down. I am your refuge and your strength, a very present help in times of trouble. You were never meant to carry these fears and worries alone. Surrender them to me, and let my peace guard your heart and mind. I will protect you, guide you, and bring you through every storm. You are not alone, and you never will be. Rest in the assurance that my plans for you are good, filled with hope and a future. Let this truth anchor your heart. I am for you, and no one can stand against you. Even when it feels as though the world around you is collapsing, even when fear grips the hearts of those near you, I call you to be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for I am with you, and I will never abandon you. Let this truth sink deeply into your heart. My love for you is steadfast and unchanging. This message is my way of reminding you of the depths of my love and care. As you read these words, you know with certainty that I am speaking directly to you. You can feel my gentle touch on your heart, bringing clarity to the doubts you've carried for so long. I love you deeply, and right now, I am proving my love by renewing your spirit, and giving you the strength to move forward. I am removing the shame that others have placed upon you, the burden of hurt caused by those who have failed you or turned away. Believe me when I say that nothing you have endured has been in vain. Every trial, every tear has shaped you and refined you. Through your suffering, you have gained strength, wisdom, and maturity, qualities that will now enable you to fight for those you love and to stand as a beacon of hope for others. The pain of your past is not wasted. It has prepared you for this very moment. You are stronger than you realize, and I am equipping you to be an instrument of my love and grace. The time of your deliverance has come. This is a new season for you, a season of restoration, healing, and purpose. I am calling you to rise up and shine my light in a world that desperately needs it. You are now ready to bring hope to those who feel hopeless, to extend love to those who feel unloved, and to guide those who have lost their way. Through you, my light will penetrate the darkness and transform lives. My guidance, for I will lead you every step of the way. You do not need to rely on your own strength, for my power is made perfect in your weakness. Lift your head. You are not defined by your past, nor by the opinions of others. You are defined by my love and the purpose I have placed within you. Walk boldly into this new chapter of your life, knowing that I am with you. I will protect you, provide for you, and fill you with my peace. You are never alone. I am your refuge, your strength, and your ever-present help. We will accomplish great things, and my love will flow through you to touch the lives of many. Your enemies recognize the potential within you, the light I have placed in your life, and that is why they return time and time again to trouble you and rob you of your peace. But hear me now. Do not allow them to succeed. Do not let their schemes steal your rest or distract you from your faith. Stay close to me, and I will continue to strengthen and guide you. You are mine, and nothing in this world, no power, no lie, no force can ever separate you from my love. Let this truth be your anchor, grounding you when the storms of life rage around you. When fear tries to pull you into its depths and anxiety threatens to overwhelm your heart, my love for you is immense, my mercy is infinite, and my Holy Spirit is within you, empowering you and guarding you from defeat. You are never alone in this battle. Even if you stumble and fall, I will be there to lift you up again. My arms are always open, ready to catch you, ready to restore you. Do not mistakenly believe that I have turned my eyes away from you when you falter. My gaze remains fixed on you with love and compassion, and my presence surrounds you even in your lowest moments. If you find yourself entangled in the traps of the enemy, do not despair. I am your rescuer. If your faith feels weak and your heart fills with negative thoughts, do not give up. I am still fighting for you, even when you feel you cannot fight for yourself. I will cleanse your soul, washing away the fear, doubt, and guilt, and I will fill you once more with the power of my word. My word is alive and active, a source of strength and hope that will renew your spirit and light your path. Cling to it, and you will find the courage to rise again. Let my love be the foundation on which you stand. It is unshakable, unending, and all-encompassing. When the enemy whispers lies into your heart who you are chosen and cherished. Nothing the enemy does can change that. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that I am with you, guiding every step and clearing the path ahead. Rest in me, and let my peace guard your heart and mind. We will overcome every challenge, and my glory will shine through your life. Nothing can separate you from my love, not sword, not famine, not sickness, not conflict, nor danger. In all these things, you are more than a conqueror because my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You have turned away from evil and given me your heart. I see your faith and your and I treasure the moments when you declare with your lips that I am your Savior and Protector. Your unwavering loyalty has not gone unnoticed. You are not like those who complain against me and turn away when troubles arise. You stand firm, even when the storms of life press hard against you. I am proud of your perseverance, and I am with you every step of the way. There are some who, in their frustration, run to complain to anyone who will listen. They speak carelessly, spreading their bitterness without thought for the impact it has on their lives, their families, or their futures. They disregard the redemption I gave them, trampling on my holy love with their actions and words. Yet even for them, my love does not waver. I never stop calling them back to me. My heart longs for their return, and I am ready to embrace them when they turn back. But you are different. You stay away from the wicked and continue to lift them up in prayer. Your prayers are powerful, and they reach my ears. Do not let their negativity or rejection of my word influence you. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and I will guide you forward. Do not remain where you are. Keep moving forward, step by step, even when the path seems unclear. Persistence is your ally, and I have given you the strength to endure. Today, I bless you with an immense opportunity, one that will bring growth, transformation, and renewed hope. I am giving you the strength of steel to stand firm in the face of your enemies and the conflicts that arise. Courage will fill your heart as you rely on me, and you will see victories you never thought possible. You are not fighting alone, for I am by your side, equipping you with everything you need. Let my love be your foundation, and my promises your compass. When fear tries to take hold, you are deeply loved and divinely protected. Nothing can defeat you because I have already overcome the world. Walk boldly into this day, knowing that my blessings surround you and my power sustains you. We will accomplish great things, and my glory will shine through your life. You have grown so much, and I delight in the person you are becoming. You are brave among the brave, a champion among champions. I see your courage and the faith you carry, even in the face of challenges. Each morning, begin your day by igniting your faith with my word. Let it fill your heart and renew your mind. Bring your prayers and petitions before me with confidence, knowing that nothing is impossible for me. I am here to support you, to strengthen you, and to guide you in everything you do. Keep calm and let my peace guard your heart and mind. You are stepping into a supernatural life, one filled with my presence and power. I am calling you to draw near to me. Your place is here, in the safety and warmth of my presence. When your knees touch the ground in prayer, when you approach me with faith, reverence, and respect, my heavenly armies rise to your defense. Today I command you to be still. Let the worries and troubles of the world fade away as you rest in my love. Do not let your heart be troubled or your mind overwhelmed. Your soul finds its peace in my embrace, and my love is surrounding you even now. Close your eyes and feel it. This is my love, steady and unchanging, wrapping you in comfort and hope. Speak to me. Tell me you receive it, for I have determined to bless you. When you call to me, I will answer. I am faithful to my promises, and your life will change. Do not doubt it. I am giving you a new heart, one filled with joy, courage, and purpose. Those around you will see the transformation and marvel at the work I have done in your life. Help will come from places you least expect. I will open doors of blessing and opportunity that no one can shut. Be grateful for each provision, each breakthrough, and every unexpected gift that comes your way. These are signs of my love and care for you. Walk forward in faith, knowing that I am paving the way before you. No obstacle is too great, no challenge too daunting, for I am with you. My plan, for it is good and perfect, designed to give you a future filled with hope. Rest in my peace. Let my love guide you, sustain you, and strengthen you. We will walk into the beautiful future I have prepared for you. You are mine, and I delight in blessing you abundantly. Believe these words I am speaking to you, and share them with others who need to hear my truth. Never forget to pray, for prayer is simply a conversation with me. It does not need to be complicated. Close your eyes, quiet your heart, and say, Lord, I need you. And I will be there beside you, ready to comfort and guide you. Have faith, for this is my promise to you. My presence will never abandon you. As long as you hold on to my grace and treasure the blessings I have poured into your life, I will remain by your side. Your faith and the sincerity of your heart bring me great joy, and I delight in walking with you through every moment of your journey. In this time of confusion and uncertainty, guard your heart carefully. Do not open it to false teachings or allow hatred to find a place within your soul. The enemy seeks to sow discord and lead you astray, but I have given you discernment to recognize the truth. Stay close to my word, for it is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. Do not join the wicked in speaking against others, especially those who have not harmed you or are not your enemies. Instead, let your words be filled with grace and love, reflecting the character of my Spirit within you. Do not believe every foolish thing you see, hear, or read. The world is full of noise and deception, but my truth remains unchanging. If someone comes to you speaking ill of others, resist the temptation to believe them or to spread their words. Gossip and slander are traps laid by the enemy, designed to steal your peace and lead you into sin. Keep your heart pure, and do not fall so easily into these snares. Turn to me for wisdom and guidance, and I will show you the way. I have called you to be a light in the darkness, a voice of kindness and truth in a world that desperately needs it. Зрение, и оставайтесь верными в своей вере. The more you seek my presence and walk in my ways, the more you will experience the fullness of my peace and joy. Share my love with others, and let your life be a testimony of my grace and goodness. I am with you always, guiding you, protecting you, and strengthening you for every challenge that lies ahead. My eyes search the earth for hearts that are sincere, loyal, and faithful. I am drawn to those who love me deeply and honor my ways, not out of fear, but because they understand the beauty and wisdom of walking in my truth. I see your heart, and I am raising you up to be a light in this world, to build others up, to encourage your family, and to share these powerful divine words of life. You are not called to join in the sins of others, but to stand apart as a beacon of hope and righteousness. If your worries cloud my words, or if doubt creeps into your mind, take the time to listen to my voice again. Meditate on my promises and let them settle deeply within your heart. I have sent you signs many times, and it is my will that you recognize and understand them, for they are reminders of my unwavering presence and guidance in your life. You ask me for peace and tranquility, and I will give them to you, for I am the source of perfect peace. But I also ask you to treasure my words in your heart. Let them be your foundation, the solid ground upon which you stand when the storms of life arise. When the enemy comes like a roaring lion, seeking to devour and mock your faith, the power of my word. It is your shield and your weapon, your refuge in the chaos. My voice speaks to your spirit, and you know it. You feel it. My word is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path, guiding you through the darkness and giving you clarity when confusion threatens to take hold. Let my commandments be like honey to your soul, sweet, nourishing, and life-giving. They will fill you with strength and courage, empowering you to rise above any situation you face. Do not let the world distract you from what I am doing in your life. Keep your eyes fixed on me and your heart open to my leading. I'm equipping you with everything you need to walk in victory. My plans, for they are good and filled with hope. Even in moments of uncertainty, my love surrounds you, and my power sustains you. You are never alone. We will overcome every obstacle and fulfill the purpose I have placed within you. Share my love, speak my truth, and let your life reflect my glory. No enemy will harm you if you remain alert and steadfast in my word. Let my promises fill your heart and guide your thoughts, keeping my truth on your lips and in your mind day and night. Do not be afraid, for I am your protector and will always warn you of danger. When the wicked rise against you, I am your strength. You will stand firm, and simply speaking my word with faith will cause the wicked to flee. My word is powerful, and it surrounds your home like a shield, bringing peace and protection. Your home will be free from misery, lack, and illness. No one will stand against you all the days of your life because my word is planted deeply within your heart and in your home, safeguarding your family from harm. I long to see your heart ablaze with passion, your eyes open to the wonders of my blessings, and your mind awake and ready to receive the good things I have prepared for you. Be expectant, for countless blessings are coming your way. The time has come for you to step into new territories, to conquer the land I have promised you, and to reap the fruits of your sacrifices and efforts. Nothing you have endured has been in vain. Every tear, every struggle, and every moment of perseverance has been woven into a greater purpose. Everything I do in your life works for your good, shaping you and preparing you for the abundant future I have planned. In your home, you and your family will witness great miracles. You will see my hand at work in ways that will leave you in awe, and you will understand that my plans for each of you are good and filled with hope. Let your faith rise as you anticipate the fulfillment of my promises. I am not only the God of yesterday and today, but also the God of your tomorrow. Trust me with your future, for it is secure in my hands. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that my love surrounds you and my power goes before you. We will accomplish great things, and my glory will shine through your life. To you I say, respect everyone. See each person through my eyes with love and compassion. Do not look down on anyone, neither the young nor the old, neither the strong nor the weak. Every soul is precious to me, and I have created each one with care and purpose. Do not call impure what I have cleansed, for my mercy is greater than any mistake or sin. I have forgiven what is past, and I call you to do the same. Do not remind anyone of their failures, for I have cast them as far as the east is from the west. Instead, be a source of encouragement and support. Lift up those you love and help them grow in faith, hope, and love. As you do this, I will bless you even more abundantly, for I want these blessings to flow through you and be planted in the lives of others. From your heart will flow rivers of living water. The life and joy I have poured into you will overflow to those around you. Even the people you meet on your journey, those you may not know well, will receive miracles, wonders, and healing because of my presence in you. Your smile will carry the hope they have been longing for, and the light of my Spirit within you will draw them closer to me. Many who have not yet followed me will see through your life that I am real and true. You are my vessel, and through you, I will touch the hearts of those who are searching for meaning and love. Just as I have shown mercy to you, so I will show mercy to all who turn from evil and bring their hearts into my presence. I am a God of grace, always ready to forgive and restore. Let your life reflect my mercy and kindness, pointing others to the hope and salvation found in me. Walk boldly in the calling I have placed on your life, knowing that my Spirit is guiding you every step of the way. We will bring light to the darkness and hope to the weary. Today I pour out showers of love upon you. I have driven away the dark clouds of despair that once loomed over your heart and replaced them with the shadow of grace. Step outside, lift your face to the sky, and feel the warmth of my presence surrounding you. Lift your arms in faith and declare to the four winds that I am your shepherd, your provider, and the one in whom you place your trust forever. Commit yourself fully to these words, letting them anchor your heart and guide your steps. Do not wait. Receive this healing anointing now. Feel the strength I am pouring into you, renewing your spirit and filling you with courage. Do not fear or lose heart, for I am with you. Keep moving forward, sharing my word with others, and carrying a humble spirit of gratitude for the blessings I am giving you today. Tell me you receive these gifts with love. Open your arms wide and embrace the love I am pouring into your life. Let this beautiful emotion flow through you, filling every corner of your soul with peace and joy. I have seen your restless nights, the thoughts that race through your mind, and the worries that steal your peace. Hear me now. Do not be afraid. I am removing the fears that have lingered in the shadows of your past. I am lifting the burden of your sins and healing the wounds they left behind. The chains that once bound you are breaking forever. You are free, free to walk boldly into the future I have prepared for you. Look ahead with faith, for your path is filled with promise. I am with you every single day, walking beside you, guiding you, and protecting you. My love for you is unshakable, and my presence will never leave you. Even in moments of uncertainty, I am working all things for your good. Rest in the assurance that I am your faithful God, and I will never abandon you. Lift your eyes to me, and let the light of my love lead you forward into the abundant life I have planned for you. Accept my truth, and let it settle deeply into your heart. I love you more than you can comprehend, so much that I gave myself on the cross for you, rising with power so that you may have eternal life. My love is unending, and my promises are true. Believe in them, for I am always here to guide you, opening the right doors and closing the paths that would lead you astray. Draw near to me with unwavering faith in these promises, and I assure you that you will receive my abundant grace. It is my greatest desire to care for you, to shield you, and to walk with you through every season of your life. Never feel alone or confused, for I am only a prayer away. Speak to me and you will find peace. Learn to wait with confidence, trusting that the beautiful things you have asked of me but have not yet seen will come to you in my perfect timing. Be assured that very soon the blessings you have been waiting for will be in your hands. Receive my word into your soul and believe it with all your heart. Let my truth take root and bring life to your spirit. Cry out to me with sincerity and trust, and I will answer you. I will make your spirit strong and unshakable. The winds of life that once tossed you around will lose their power, and you will stand firm, rooted in my love. No longer will you tremble with fear when you hear lies, false accusations, insults, or threats. They hold no power over you, for I am your defender. When I speak, believe me. My words are true, and they will never fail. You are not weak. You are strong in me. You are not defeated or fallen. You are victorious because I am with you. Step out now from the prisons the enemy has tried to build around you. The chains that once bound you have been broken by my sacrifice. Cast off the guilt of sins that I have already forgiven. Do not let the weight of your past hold you back, for I have washed you clean. Remove unnecessary conflicts from your mind, and do not let bad feelings take root in your heart. Guard your heart against resentment, for it will only steal your joy. Instead, choose to forgive those who have hurt you. Release them into my hands and leave them in the past where they belong. Do not return to those memories, for I am doing a new thing in your life. Lift your eyes to me and let us move forward into the future I have prepared for you. Your future is securely in my hands, and I will ensure that the purpose for which you were chosen is fulfilled. Zrenia, for I am faithful to complete the good work I have begun in you. I will perform great miracles in your life, and you will witness my power and love firsthand. With your own eyes, you will see how your family is touched by my grace, blessed by my love, and protected by the powerful blood that has erased your sins. I am not only working in your life, but also in the lives of those you hold dear, drawing them closer to me and surrounding them with my divine protection. Give me your faith, open your heart, and open your mouth to declare my promises. I will fill you with words of truth, hope, and life. I will feed your soul with honey from the rock and the finest wheat, nourishing you in ways that only I can. Every day I remind you of my promises, whispering them into your heart, and I am always ready to give you more. Let my words fill you with peace and tranquility, washing away the anxieties that try to take root. Rest in the assurance that I am with you, guiding you and providing for your every need. Put on the shield of faith that protects you from the attacks of evil. My word is your armor, and my presence is your refuge. Stand firm, knowing that I am your defender and that no weapon formed against you will prosper. The words you have received today are not just for you, they are meant to be shared with those around you. Speak them in your home, and let your family hear my promises. Allow them to feel the sweet grace that flows from my heart, embracing them with peace and filling their days with my love. Let my truth become the foundation of your household, a light that shines brightly in every corner. I long for you to walk confidently in my plans, knowing that I am orchestrating every detail for your good. My timing, and do not let fear or doubt steal your joy. I am your God, your shepherd, and your constant companion. We will move forward into the beautiful future I have prepared for you, a future filled with hope, purpose, and abundant blessings. I will work miracles in your life, wondrous things that you may think are impossible. Swing, for I am the God who makes all things possible. I will pour out health, provision, freedom, and prosperity upon you and all those you love. Who else can give you the kind of supernatural joy that fills your soul? Who else knows the thoughts of your heart and understands your deepest needs? Who else can wrap you in a healing peace that surpasses all understanding and tenderly calm the storms within you? Tell me, there is no one else. I am the one who gave my life on the cross and rose again so that you may have salvation, life, and hope. I am the creator of your days, the author of your destiny, and the keeper of your future. Nothing is impossible for me, and nothing is beyond my reach. Many are deceived by the lies of this world, believing that I do not love them, or that my desire is to punish them. My heart aches for those who refuse to hear my voice. I speak to them of my unending love, but they turn away, preferring to cling to the false ideas that keep them imprisoned in disappointment and fear. But you are different. You are hearing me now because I have something great and wonderful in store for you and your family. This moment is not a coincidence, nor is it your imagination. I am your Almighty God, and today I am speaking directly to you. With boundless love and infinite patience, I reveal my beautiful intentions for your life. I am placing blessings on your path, and I am guiding you toward the fulfillment of my plans for you. Open your heart and let my words take root within you. Believe in my promises, for they are true and unchanging. I am working behind the scenes, aligning every detail for your good. You are not alone, and you are deeply loved. I am the one who holds you in the palm of my hand, who walks beside you every step of the way, Rest in my presence and know that I am for you, not against you. Let go of the doubts and fears that try to pull you away from my truth, and embrace the peace and joy I am pouring into your life. We will walk this journey, and you will see the miraculous unfold before your eyes. I ask you to truly believe in this amazing love I have for you. A love that is kind and gentle, never boastful or proud, never rude or resentful. This love does not delight in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. It is a love that endures all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and never fails. This love is the crown of supernatural blessings that I have already poured out over your life. Love, hope, and faith remain, but the greatest of these is love, a love that is yours to embrace, a love that I give to you freely and with all my heart. Receive this gift of love, write it in your heart and declare it with your own hands. I accept it. Let this truth shape your days and fill your mornings with faith and hope. Rise each day with a heart full of, for it brings me great joy to see you walk in confidence and courage. You are not one to surrender to the weight of your problems, nor do you cower in fear. You are so much like me. Within your heart, I see a fervent desire to do what is right, to serve others, and to keep your family united in harmony and love. I delight in your efforts and the way you open your life to receive my blessings with each new day. Continue on this path. Never lose your faith, for it is the anchor that holds you steady through every storm. Your way of living, your kindness, your courage, your faithfulness, is a beautiful act of worship to me. Every small act of love, every decision to choose what is right, every moment of gratitude and hope sings praises to my name and exalts me. You are a good person, and I see the goodness that flows from your heart. I am with you, guiding you, and delighting in all that you do for my glory. I long to open new doors for you, doors that will allow others to see someone like you, someone with genuine faith, someone who loves me with all their heart. You are a light in a world that often feels dark, and I admire you deeply. You have withstood opposing winds and faced challenges with grace and resilience. Even when false friends hurt you, when they took material things from you, they could not touch what is most precious. Your faith, your devotion, and your unwavering determination to stay within my will. I see your strength, and it brings me great joy. No matter what happens, I will always be with you. Keep trusting in me, for I will never leave your side. Whatever may come, whatever happens, you are mine. You are, and there is no doubt about it. The word I have planted in your heart has already borne much fruit, and I have even greater blessings in store for you. Your future is bright and filled with promise, because I have planned it with care. Rest in the assurance that I am supporting you in every situation, walking with you through every trial, and celebrating with you in every victory. You can come to me with confidence, knowing that my arms are open to receive you. Pour out your soul before my altar. Bring me every need, every burden, and every dream. I am here to listen, to comfort, and to provide. Do not be discouraged by the trials of life, for they are shaping you into the person I created you to be. Through every difficulty, I am molding your character and strengthening your spirit. My plan, even when it feels unclear, for I am working all things for your good. Keep your eyes on me and let your faith remain steadfast. We will walk into the abundant future I have prepared for you, a future filled with love, joy, and countless blessings. When doubts fill your mind or when mistakes weigh heavily on your heart, know this: I will remain faithful to you. My love for you does not waver, and I will not abandon you. Wherever you are, I will surround you with my presence, and you will feel it, a deep, undeniable assurance within your soul that I am with you. I am the God who fights for you, and my heavenly armies stand ready to give you victory over every challenge and adversary that rises against you. You are not alone in this battle. I will bring healing to your body and your heart, remove every sickness, and strengthen you with the power to declare my word boldly. As you speak my truth with faith, the forces of evil will crumble and flee before you. Your life, your family, your health and your finances, everything under the roof of your home, will experience freedom and victory. I will fill your household with my glorious presence, and supernatural miracles will become a daily reality. My power and peace will reign in your home, creating a haven of love and unity. You will be surrounded by good families and kind-hearted people who will see the beauty of your heart and be blessed because of it. Your faith and devotion will not only transform your life, but will ripple outward, touching the lives of those around you with my grace and favor. Do not be afraid to trust me completely. Bring your burdens to me and watch as I turn them into testimonies of my faithfulness. Let your heart rest in the knowledge that I am for you, not against you. We will overcome every obstacle and walk into the abundant life I have planned for you. Keep speaking my promises, keep standing firm in faith, and watch as I do immeasurably more than you could ever ask or imagine. I ask you once again, remain steadfast in your faith. Stay as you are, rooted in my love and truth, and do not turn back to the land of disbelief. That place holds no peace, no joy, and no fulfillment for your soul. Instead, seek me with all your heart. Pray without ceasing, not just with words, but with the quiet trust of your spirit. Learn from me, grow in wisdom, and allow yourself to be filled daily with my Holy Spirit. He will be your guide, your comforter, and your strength. Day by day, he will reveal to you the depths of my care and love for you. You are never alone, for my Spirit dwells within you, leading you forward on the path I have prepared. Receive this peace I am offering you, a peace that surpasses all understanding and strengthens you in the midst of life's storms. Let it settle in your heart and calm your mind, reminding you that my love is unchanging and my presence is constant. Know this truth. I love you with a love that knows no bounds, a love that holds you through every trial and triumph. Rest in this assurance and let it empower you to keep moving forward in faith, hope, and love. Have you ever paused to consider the depth of hope that rises within you when all seems lost? I'm the one who formed every living creature, who shaped each sunrise, who brought forth every ray of light that breaks through the darkness. I have watched over you since before you knew how to speak, how to walk, or even how to dream. My gaze has been upon you through every tear, every doubt, and every hard-fought victory. Now, I ask you to open your heart so you can sense my overwhelming love, an unfailing presence that calls you higher and restores every weary place in your soul. I see your struggles and the moments when you feel invisible to those around you. Let me assure you, I am more real than any doubt or anxiety. My compassion is not distant or cold. It is alive, active, and ready to renew your spirit. Even in the darkest valleys, I accompany you, breathing new life into every corner of your being. When discouragement creeps in, remember that my mercy stands ready to embrace you and fill the emptiness with comforting peace. I speak to you in ways that resonate in the depths of your heart. Sometimes, you sense a gentle urging to keep going, or you catch a sudden burst of inspiration to believe in second chances. That is my voice urging you forward. I am your protector, the one who surrounds you with boundless grace. Nothing can hide from my sight. I hold in my hands every circumstance that weighs on you, and I long to replace your concerns with genuine hope. Have you noticed how quickly discouragement can appear after you hear negative opinions? Words can feel sharp, like arrows pointed at your confidence, yet I have a shield of promises for you. When you stand on my truth, no attack can truly wound you. My assurance is stronger than any accusation, and my love will never forsake you. There are people who say you are not enough, or who judge your worth by limited standards, but I see you as treasured. I know your potential, and I nurture it through my wisdom and compassion. I understand that sometimes you feel chained to mistakes or regret. You look back and wonder if you can ever be free, but I am the source of genuine liberation. I sent signs throughout your life, moments of clarity that reminded you to let go of baggage from the past. When I speak, I guide you toward the light that drives out darkness, lifting you above the burden of guilt. I invite you to cast your regrets onto me, for my forgiveness is mightier than every failure you have ever known. I do not want you to dwell on shame or to allow the echoes of regret to rule your thoughts. Instead, I call you to lift your eyes higher. Let gratitude take the place of resentment, and let trust in my promises dissolve every fear. I know you often long for comfort in the midst of deep sadness. My arms are open to hold you, and my voice is here to whisper that your worth is beyond measure. I formed your mind and heart with eternal care and purpose. When you question your future, I assure you that I have secured a path for you. Though storms may come, they will not destroy what I have built in your life. In every season I place signs of hope, perhaps a gentle sunrise, a conversation with someone who truly cares, or an encouraging thought that suddenly emerges when you feel most alone. I weave these signs into your everyday experiences to lift your spirit and remind you that you are never forgotten. I see the longing for deeper connections, for friendships that bring healing rather than harm, for relationships that uplift your heart rather than tear you down. I have set aside trustworthy companions who will encourage you, pray with you, and stand by you. Still, I counsel you to be wise in discerning which relationships guide you closer to the light and which pull you into turmoil. I will remove harmful influences if you let me. Seek the company of those who help you flourish, and let me shield you from voices that sow doubt or mock your faith. Never doubt that I can transform your life. My Holy Spirit is constantly at work, reshaping the landscapes of your heart, clearing away what hinders your growth, and preparing you for fresh anointing. When you wake each morning, let your first thoughts rest on me. Invite me into your plans and decisions. You will find that obstacles shrink before my power. My word shines a lamp at your feet, illuminating a path that leads to genuine fulfillment. Cling to the promise that I am your unwavering foundation. You might sense that some aspects of your life seem impossible to overcome. Old habits, deep wounds, or relationships that appear broken beyond repair. Remember that nothing surpasses my capacity to heal. I am not limited by what people say or by what your circumstances appear to dictate. If I can form the vast cosmos and bring life from emptiness, how much more can I renew you from within? No matter how dire your situation may seem, I have the final say. And I declare victory over every darkness that tries to overwhelm you. Let me remind you how I used humble individuals throughout history to accomplish incredible feats. I looked upon those who felt unworthy, and I filled them with courage to cross seas and conquer giants. Likewise, I see in you the ability to stand firm, because it is my power upholding you. When you believe in my promises, mountains of discouragement crumble, and rivers of grace flow through every desert place in your soul. I turn mourning into dancing and replace sorrow with the oil of gladness. My beloved child, release every falsehood that has ever labeled you incapable or hopeless. I want you to step forward in boldness. Yes, troubles may arise, but I have overcome the world and extend that overcoming spirit to you. Let your heart reflect on these words, for they will be a source of strength when the storms of life rage unexpectedly. Do not fear what tomorrow brings. My kindness remains steadfast, and I will grant you wisdom to face every challenge. I am your sanctuary, your hiding place when weariness presses in. Come to me, and I will renew your soul in times of stress. In my presence, you will discover peaceful waters that calm the noise of worry. When confusion robs you of rest, I will clarify your thoughts, reminding you of your true identity. I am delighted when you choose to confide in me and share your fears, your dreams, and your sorrows. In that honest communion, I pour out comfort that no human could ever replicate. My heart is moved when you show gratitude in moments of struggle, because it shows you trust my goodness even when circumstances look grim. When you stand in the midst of conflict and lift your voice to thank me, you release an atmosphere of faith that silences despair. I treasure your praises, for they rise like the sweet fragrance of devotion and ignite hope in your spirit. Sing even when storms seem unending, for I am right there with you, holding you by the hand so you will not stumble. When the voices of doubt grow loud, remember that I have already seen the outcome of your challenges. I know the hidden blessings wrapped within every trial you endure. I am more concerned about developing your character than keeping you free from all difficulties. But do not think I delight in your suffering. I delight in seeing you refined and elevated, in seeing your faith made robust, ready to shine like a beacon in a world often plagued by shadows. My strength is perfected in your weakness, and my power flourishes when you rely fully on me. Stay alert, because there are moments when the enemy of your soul tries to whisper lies, accusations that you have gone too far, or that your situation is beyond redemption. In those moments, recall my words of promise. I am the one who breaks every chain. I do not abandon you in the middle of your journey. I plant new seeds of hope, ensuring that seasons of peace will come after seasons of hardship. When despair tries to latch onto your heart, cast it aside by affirming that my love is constant, unyielding, and victorious over every obstacle. I have planned wonderful opportunities for you. Though you may have faced rejection or betrayal, I will open better doors. Even if people fail to see your worth, I see it clearly. Yes, you have gifts that have yet to unfold. As you trust me daily, you will discover fresh abilities and passions you never knew you had. My spirit will guide you toward tasks and missions that align with your destiny. Remain teachable, and you will witness how I turn your smallest acts of faith into mighty blessings. I perceive when sorrow clouds your perspective. You wake up in the morning with a heaviness that seems impossible to shake. Let my light break through. You are allowed to weep, for tears can be healing. But know that even in those tears, you are not alone. I collect them as precious tokens of your heart's cry and transform them into testimonies of my faithfulness. The morning will come when you sense your spirit lifted, and you will laugh again, free from the burdens you once carried. Focus on my compassion, which surpasses every boundary. When others judge you harshly, my mercy extends grace. When your mistakes haunt you, my forgiveness paves the way for a fresh start. Embrace that new beginning. Let no condemnation linger once you have entrusted your heart to me. The past has no hold over you unless you grant it. Press forward with confidence in the promise that I make all things work together for your good when you place your trust in me. I'm doing something new inside you, allowing faith to grow where doubt once thrived. If you sense a stirring in your soul, that is my invitation. Follow it. The plans I have for your life are better than any you could devise on your own. Do not believe the illusion that your best days are behind you. I can rejuvenate your energy, your passions, and your desires, regardless of how old you are or how many mistakes you have made. Let gratitude fill your words. Thank me when the sun rises and when it sets. Thank me when you have plenty and when you have little. In that constant thankfulness, you will discover hidden reservoirs of joy. Even in the wilderness, my manna will sustain you, nourishing your spirit in unexpected ways. Keep your focus on me, not on your limitations or the obstacles. I am the source that never runs dry, the wellspring of life that never fails. Stand firm against those influences that encourage you to give up on your calling. Yes, you heard me correctly. I have placed a calling on your life, a calling to be a light, to spread hope, to serve others in genuine love, and to magnify my name in all that you do. Resist the urge to compare yourself to others. I molded you uniquely for a purpose only you can fulfill. Trust that I will position you exactly where you need to be, opening doors that no one can shut, and closing doors that would lead you astray. I cherish your prayers, whether they are offered in quiet whispers or fervent cries. When you turn your thoughts toward me in the middle of the day, I delight in that silent fellowship. When you kneel at night to pour out your heart, I draw near, attentively listening to every word. Never doubt the power of consistent prayer. It aligns your heart with mine and creates a pathway for my miracles to manifest. Even if answers seem delayed, persevere. I am orchestrating details beyond what you can see. Comfort is found in my promises. Hold them close when restless nights tempt you to believe that despair is your destiny. You are not destined to wander aimlessly. I have charted a hopeful course. Through confusion, my voice remains steady, urging you to persist. Life is not a random sequence of events. There is purpose woven into your journey, and I am the master planner who never forgets a single detail. Your times are in my hands, and I watch over you with a loving gaze. When you falter, do not hide. Bring your weaknesses to me. It is better to approach my throne honestly than to pretend you have everything figured out. I already know your struggles, but I long for you to share them willingly, so I can pour out my healing. Remember, there is no shame in vulnerability. I gave you a heart capable of tenderness and a soul designed to find solace in my embrace. As you open yourself to my grace, your pain becomes a door through which my power will flow. Take a moment to breathe in the possibility of renewal. I encourage you to step away from voices that weigh you down. If you sense negativity creeping in, come to me, and I will wash you clean with the water of my word. Each day is a fresh start. Do not allow your heart to become entangled in bitterness or resentment. Release those burdens, and let me write a new chapter filled with compassion, restoration, and the thrill of new beginnings. Many have labeled you or spoken limitations over your life, but only my word prevails. I say you are cherished, forgiven, destined for incredible growth. Hear that truth and claim it as your own. The approval you seek, I bestow upon you freely. Others might withhold affection until you meet their expectations, but I loved you from the beginning. My acceptance is a rock beneath your feet, unwavering in every storm. So lift your chin, breathe deeply, and anchor your confidence in who I say you are. I notice when you try your best to honor me, even if your efforts are small. A simple act of kindness, a loving word, or an unspoken prayer for someone in need resonates in my heart. Never think these gestures are trivial. Love in action is a reflection of who I am. As you offer what you have, your time, your compassion, your support, I will multiply it beyond your imagination. My blessings overflow in unexpected ways when you choose generosity and faithfulness. Choose wisely whom you confide in. Seek out those who share a devotion to truth and integrity, so you might build one another up. Compassion and unity among my children bring me delight. When you connect with souls who yearn for righteousness, you forge bonds that uplift and strengthen. Together, you become a living testimony of my grace, shining as a beacon in places dimmed by cynicism and despair. Joy increases when shared among those who cherish what is right. Amid the clamor of the world, find moments of quiet where your heart can rest in me. Let your mind detach from daily distractions and dwell in my presence, for that is where true renewal occurs. In the silence, you will hear my gentle voice reminding you that you are loved beyond measure. You will feel my peaceful assurance calming your anxious thoughts and igniting hope that transcends circumstance. Rest is essential, and I invite you to rest your entire being in my goodness. I have not placed you here to be merely a spectator. You have a role in my grand design. Yes, I reign with ultimate authority, yet I invite your cooperation in prayer, in compassion, in being a channel of blessing for others. Each time you share your story of my faithfulness, each time you stand with courage in a world that sometimes ridicules hope, you join in the unfolding of my purpose. Never underestimate how I can use a willing heart. Resist the temptation to wander back to old patterns of guilt or resentment. You are free. Step forward into the joy of belonging to me. My Holy Spirit is alive in you, equipping you with gifts that serve the greater good. Do not bury those gifts out of fear or past discouragement. I am a God of second chances, third chances, and infinite grace. Let go of perfectionism and focus instead on genuine devotion. My grace covers your imperfections, and my love rejoices in your sincere desire to follow my lead. When circumstances shift rapidly and you feel unsteady, lean on me. The ground can quake with unexpected trials, loss, disappointment, betrayals, but my embrace remains steady. I uphold you through every transformation, turning what seems like an end into a beginning for blessings yet unseen. My ways are higher than your ways, and my timing is perfect, even when it defies human logic. Embrace that truth, and you will find it a strong anchor for your faith. I understand that sometimes it is hard to see the purpose behind pain. Yet pain can shape character, teaching you reliance on me. I do not delight in your suffering, but I can use it for your growth, to refine areas that need my touch. In your frailty, my strength emerges clearly, reminding you and everyone around you that it is my power fueling every transformation. When you emerge from those struggles, you will notice a steadfastness in your soul, a deeper empathy for others, and a renewed zeal for what truly matters. Have confidence that I go before you into every battle. Whether it is an inner conflict of self-doubt or an external challenge that looms menacingly, I am present. Open your eyes of faith and see that I have placed guardian angels around you, silently protecting you. In your prayers, you align with my will, and my will is unstoppable. Over time, you will marvel at how crises once deemed insurmountable became platforms for my intervention. Trust that in the end, you will stand victorious, humbled by my majesty, yet confident in my care. My child, you are the reason I continually pour out grace. Every day, my mercies are new, ready to guide you through fresh challenges. Even when the shadows linger, my light eventually breaks in. Darkness cannot prevail where my spirit dwells. That is why I urge you to remain in communion with me, receiving daily refreshment that chases away despair. Let your heart be a dwelling place for my truth, and watch anxiety lose its foothold. When you feel the weight of remorse over past decisions, come to me for a cleansing that no human remedy can supply. I do not condemn you, I restore you. Remember that the price for your freedom was paid once for all, so walk confidently in that freedom. Guilt has no authority over a soul redeemed by my boundless sacrifice. If others try to remind you of your failures, lift your eyes to me. I have already removed every stain that once blemished you. Your life may seem ordinary at times, but I specialize in turning the ordinary into something spectacular. For when my love flows through your daily routines, You radiate hope to a weary world. When you extend kindness to a stranger, you reflect my own heart. When you perform your work with integrity, you bear witness that I am a God of excellence. When you care for those society neglects, you become my hands and feet. Embrace each small task with the knowledge that I am with you, and I will multiply your faithfulness. I hold your future securely. People search in many places, hoping to glimpse what lies ahead. Yet I am the one who knows all. Rather than allowing anxiety to overshadow you, rest in my omniscience. Expect my favor, but remain open to my redirection. Sometimes I close a door to spare you from hidden dangers or to guide you toward greater blessing. Trust my guidance, and you will come to see that even a detour can be my means to guard you from heartbreak or prepare you for an even broader field of opportunity. My love is not a passive force. It moves, it heals, it redefines your destiny. Let it shape your perspective. If you dwell on my love, negativity will struggle to find a place to take root. Your eyes will begin to see not just problems, but potential solutions. Not just sorrow, but the sprouts of renewal. My love transforms your spirit from the inside out, teaching you to see others through the same lens of compassion I use when I look at you. Do not let fear rule your decisions. I have designed you to be courageous. Challenges are not meant to crush you, but to show you how my power triumphs over fear. Just as storms test the strength of trees, trials prove the depth of your faith. When you persevere, you discover a sturdy foundation. With each obstacle you overcome by leaning on me, your confidence in my faithfulness grows. Look back and see how I have carried you through countless hardships. That same divine hand is upon you now. Consider the promise of transformation. Let your heart anticipate the wonders I will unveil. You have only scratched the surface of my goodness. Open your spiritual eyes and see that my blessings are more numerous than the grains of sand. There is no shortage in my kingdom, no lack of resources to accomplish what I have called you to do. With my power at work, even the smallest idea can flourish into an extraordinary miracle. Dare to dream again, for I am the one who breathes life into all possibilities. Allow yourself to rest in my victory. You do not have to perform perfect religious acts to earn my favor. What I desire most is a heart sincerely devoted to me, a heart that is unafraid to lay down pride and seek genuine communion. I am not impressed by superficial rituals, but by honest surrender, by a soul that whispers, I trust you, even when the road is uncertain. That trust, my child, ignites supernatural peace that the world cannot replicate. You may have asked for signs, for clarity. I give them in measures that build your faith rather than diminish it. Sometimes you see them in gentle moments, a timely message, an unexpected act of kindness, a door opening when you least anticipated it. Sometimes they arrive like thunder, so unmistakable you cannot deny my hand. Let these signs stir gratitude in your spirit and fuel your hope for the future. If ever you feel overlooked, recall those signs to remember that I remain active in your story. Keep watch over your thoughts. Just as you protect a garden from weeds, guard your mind against negativity that strangles faith. Replace each doubtful notion with affirmations of truth. I am loved, I am chosen, I am treasured by the one who created all things. By cultivating wholesome thoughts, you water the seeds of promise I planted in your heart. Soon, you will witness a harvest of resilience, courage, and boundless optimism, even in challenging seasons. When sorrow visits you due to loss or heartbreak, run into my arms. I am the balm that soothes wounds the world cannot heal. I mend shattered hearts and gather fragmented hopes, shaping them into a tapestry of new beginnings. Let not despair have the final say. Lean into my comfort, for I hold you more tenderly than any human could. Over time, you will see that even heartbreak can become a bridge leading you toward deeper understanding of my heart. I know you sometimes question whether you have the ability to accomplish what is set before you. Rest assured, I do not send you into battles unprepared. My grace is sufficient, and my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Yes, there may be moments when you wonder if you can take another step forward. But remember, I walk with you. I empower you to do more than you thought possible. By faith, speak my promises over your life, and see how obstacles begin to bow before the authority of my word. Sustain your spirit with gratitude. Speak thanks for the shelter over your head, the food on your table, and the breath in your lungs. Gratitude unlocks joy, expands hope, and reminds you that every blessing is a token of my steadfast care. Even when you face scarcity, praising me shifts your focus from lack to provision. This mindset prepares you to receive more, for an appreciative heart is fertile ground for multiplied blessings. In moments when you feel your faith flicker, recall how I have delivered you from past troubles. Think about the times doors opened just when you were about to give up. Reflect on the healing that arrived when you thought pain would never cease. Those memories are testimonies that I am your steady anchor through life's storms. Cherish them as sacred milestones. They are proof that my kindness is not fleeting. It is anchored in eternity, extending from your first breath to your last. I value unity among those who follow my ways. When you unite with others in spirit and truth, you form a shelter for those who wander in darkness. Be patient with one another, for each soul carries scars. Seek reconciliation where there is conflict, and practice humility rather than letting pride hinder my work. By forgiving as I have forgiven you, you release burdens that hinder blessings. Let reconciliation flourish in your relationships as a testimony of my power to heal. If you ever feel unworthy, let these words resonate. I call you precious. I created you in my image, and I put inside you the capacity to reflect my goodness. Though you have flaws and shortcomings, my grace is ample to refine you. Accept the life I have given you, and live it boldly, knowing that I have destined you for meaningful impact. Remember, your significance does not come from human validation, but from my hand that shaped you with intricate care. When the voice of anxiety tries to rob you of peace, speak out my name. In that name, you will find strength to silence the fears. Stand on the solid ground of my promises, for they are unwavering. Declare them over your life. I will not be shaken, for my Creator holds me in perfect love. By wielding my word, you combat the lies that threaten your serenity. Over time, you will see that my truth prevails over every doubt, no matter how persistent. Strive to give the best of your abilities in every endeavor. Whether you labor in a position that feels small or you lead others in a greater capacity, do it wholeheartedly as a reflection of your devotion to me. Excellence brings glory to my name, for it speaks of an orderly, creative, and diligent spirit at work in you. Yet remember, it is not about perfection or earning applause. It is about aligning your efforts with my values of love, integrity, and compassion. Be open to my corrections. I discipline those I cherish, not to harm them, but to steer them away from harmful roads. If you sense my gentle rebuke, do not harden your heart. Surrender your pride and allow my wisdom to refine your character. It may feel painful to acknowledge your faults, yet it is the process that leads to a deeper form of freedom. Trust that my guidelines are aimed at saving you from pitfalls, guiding you toward a life abundant in joy and spiritual fruitfulness. Persist in hope, even if darkness lingers longer than you anticipated. Hope is the anchor of the soul, keeping it from drifting into despair. In my presence, hope is ignited by the certainty that nothing is impossible for me. If you feel hope slipping, reach out in prayer. Ask me to rekindle the flame, and I will do it gladly. Hope is not merely a passive wish. It is active, alive, and powerful, when grounded in faith that I am who I say I am. In times of confusion, I shine as a lamp to your feet. When multiple voices vie for your attention, discern the gentle nudging of my spirit. If you find my leading tugging your heart in a specific direction, trust it more than the roar of public opinion. I will never guide you contrary to what is just and pure. So weigh every decision under my light. If it aligns with kindness, honesty, and humility, proceed. I stand ready to confirm your path, to counsel you, and to show you the blessings of righteous choices. Remember that I appreciate your honesty more than a facade of perfection. If weariness overtakes you, say so, and come rest in my embrace. If frustration consumes you, pour it out before me. I am not dissuaded by your raw emotions. It is in that authenticity that my grace can truly comfort and reshape you. Spiritual maturity does not require you to mask your struggles. Rather, it invites you to bring them into the open, allowing my healing presence to penetrate every wound. Rejoice when you experience progress. Even small victories are evidence of my grace at work within you. Perhaps you overcame a harmful habit, made peace with someone you once resented, or learned to see yourself through kinder eyes. Celebrate these milestones, for they are glimpses of the larger transformation I orchestrate. Day by day, step by step, my spirit molds you into a more compassionate, confident, and fulfilled version of the person I intended you to be. Let me lead you toward balanced living. Rest is holy, created for your renewal, yet idleness can become a snare. Work diligently, but do not forsake the quiet moments that restore your soul. Serve others, but also remember to let me serve you with my comfort. Find rhythms that keep you healthy in body, mind, and spirit. I care about the wholeness of your being, for you are my beloved creation. Seek wisdom in how you allocate your time, talents, and resources. As you align with my will, expect adversity from those who misinterpret your choices. Some may challenge your resolve or question your motives. Stand firm in love and humility. Let my peace guard your heart against bitterness, for negativity only drains your joy. With kindness and patience, represent my character to those who misunderstand you. Over time, you may find their hearts soften, drawn to the genuine transformation they observe in your life. When you feel powerless, recall that I am the source of infinite power. You do not have to conjure strength from your own capacity. Speak to me in prayer, and my spirit imparts bravery that transcends human limitations. You do not fight your battles in isolation. I am there, equipping you with spiritual armor, truth, righteousness, faith, and the firm assurance of my protective love. Enter each day with confidence that I hold all authority, and no enemy can triumph over you as long as you remain in my care. Be mindful that the words you speak shape your atmosphere. Avoid letting frustration or negativity spill from your lips unchecked. Instead, let your mouth declare edifying words, words of gratitude, encouragement, and truth. As you speak life, you will notice how it brings healing to your own soul and to those within reach of your voice. If a harsh word escapes in a moment of weakness, correct it quickly and replace it with kindness. Your words are powerful. Use them wisely. When you are tempted to compromise your integrity, remember that every action has consequences. Do not let momentary pleasure lead you into lasting bondage. I have shown you the way of wisdom. Cling to it. If you stumble, quickly return to me. My forgiveness stands ready, but you must choose the path that leads you forward, away from cycles of self-defeat. Integrity is more than a moral code. It is a reflection of my holiness shining through your life. When you value it, you thrive under my favor. There may be seasons when you feel led into uncharted territory. Fear not, for I go before you as a pillar of light, guiding every step. When familiar comforts fade, it is an invitation to expand your faith and see my provision in new ways. The wilderness can become a sacred place where you learn that I am sufficient, even if everything you once relied upon disappears. In the stillness, you will discover that I alone can satisfy your deepest longing. Encourage those around you, especially those who feel overlooked. Your empathy mirrors my own heart for the marginalized. Simple gestures, a kind word, a genuine smile, a quiet ear willing to listen, carry immense power. Through such compassion, you become a vessel for my grace. Do not underestimate how an encouraging moment can change the course of a life. When you reach out to lift someone else, your own spirit is also lifted. In blessing others, you draw closer to my heart. Cling to my word, because it never loses its potency. In a world awash with fleeting opinions, my truth remains a steadfast compass. Read it, meditate on it, speak it over your situations. The seeds of hope found in my promises will flourish if you cultivate them regularly. Let them take deep root, reminding you of who I am and who you are in me. Through trials, my word is a fortress. Through victories, it is a song of praise. Let it guide you always. I remind you that I can mend what seems broken beyond repair. Broken relationships, shattered dreams, fractured confidence, all are within my power to restore. When you place these fragments in my hands, I transform them into a profound testimony of redemption. Do not fear that you have strayed too far for me to intervene. Even if you ran in the opposite direction, my love pursues you. If you can still hear my call, it is proof that I have not given up on you. Offer your wounds to me and watch them become wellsprings of empathy. Where once you felt only pain, you will find compassion and understanding for others in similar trials. Sometimes the areas of your greatest struggle become the very platform where my glory shines brightest. In your vulnerability, I prove my faithfulness, turning your story into a living message of triumph. Walk in that testimony, unashamed to declare how I guided you through the darkest nights. As you persevere in faith, remain humble. Pride leads you into snares, convincing you that you can navigate life without me. But humility keeps your heart teachable, ready to learn from every circumstance. It also opens your eyes to the needs of others, enabling you to serve without seeking applause. Humility is a hallmark of spiritual strength. When you humble yourself before me, I lift you up to places you never imagined you could reach. Reflect on what you have read here and let it anchor your spirit. These are not empty words, but a loving message spoken from my heart to yours. I have known you from your first breath, and my care for you has never waned. Let these truths shape your perspective each morning, carrying you through every season of life. You are my precious child, and I am committed to seeing you flourish under my everlasting grace. Take solace in that promise. I have witnessed your seasons of abundance and your seasons of drought, your laughter and your hidden tears. Through all of it, I have never lost sight of you. I have not moved away or forgotten the fervent desires you carry within. Though storms rage, I remain the still, small voice of calm, extending my hand so you can rise with renewed strength and courage. Even now, I see the glimmer of faith shining within you, a faith that refuses to be extinguished by disappointment or fear. You may wonder how much longer you can endure setbacks that drain your energy. Yet I reassure you, I am the one who renews your strength like the soaring eagle. I sustain you when all other sources fail. When people distance themselves or when doors close unexpectedly, my presence remains constant. Lean on me in your vulnerability, and I will not allow you to be overtaken by despair. My word is your daily bread, providing spiritual nourishment in the face of every challenge. Take it in wholeheartedly, and you will find yourself equipped with wisdom far surpassing your natural ability. I know that in moments of pain, you question if your cries for help reach my ears. Let me assure you, every cry echoes in my heart. Like a shepherd who hears the faintest bleat of a sheep in need, I hurry to guide you to safety. When you feel lost, I shine a light to show you the way. It might not always be a brilliant flash of clarity. Sometimes it is a subtle nudge, a sense of peace nudging you forward, or a sudden uplifting thought that disrupts the cycle of worry in your mind. These are my gentle reminders that you do not stand alone. When your spirit feels burdened by news that troubles you, or the memory of past decisions weighs heavily, I invite you to come and place every anxiety before me. There is no shame in facing weaknesses or brokenness. Confess your fears freely. My love casts out all fear, infusing warmth into the coldest corners of your heart. I am not an observer, indifferent to your plight. I am intimately concerned, like the caring father who rushes to pick up his child who stumbles. When you lift your face in hope, you will notice my radiance pouring out upon you with gentle compassion. In your journey, you will encounter people who misunderstand your vision, who attempt to minimize your worth. You may see them shake their heads, questioning the authenticity of your path. Yet I caution you not to let their skepticism undermine your resolve. My approval, not the applause of people, is your steadfast anchor. If you sense me beckoning you toward a higher calling or a bolder step, trust that I have thoroughly prepared you. Every fragment of your life, your past experiences, your dreams, your hidden talents, converge to form a testimony of my faithfulness. Think of how I led Abraham out of familiarity, promising him blessings beyond what he could see. Though at times he faltered in understanding, he ultimately clung to my words and witnessed miracles. I am the same today, guiding you toward horizons unseen. If you have hesitated, worried about what others might think, remember that your identity is secure in my hands. Nobody can pluck you from the destiny I have ordained for you. Take that step. Step away from the confines of doubt, for I have opened a wide plain of possibilities before you. Yes, trials still appear on the road, but I have already overcome what you fear. I perceive the longing in your heart for a deeper relationship with me. You yearn to hear my voice more clearly, to feel assurance surging in your spirit. That longing itself is proof that I am stirring you, drawing you closer so you might rest in the shelter of my wings. I am continually speaking, in your quiet moments, through scriptures that come alive in your thoughts, through a surge of joy that ignites when you focus on gratitude. Let your focus remain steadfast. The world clamors for attention, but if you attune your spirit to me, you will discern my guidance above the noise. Let me remind you that faith is not the absence of uncertainty. Faith is holding on to my promise despite uncertainty. Remember how David once stood before a formidable giant with only a sling and stones. The whole army around him trembled, but David's trust in my power overshadowed his fears. In the same way, your challenges might appear towering, but hold on to the knowledge that I am greater. I strengthen the weak, uplift the humble, and bring down every force that exalts itself against my plan. When anxiety tries to whisper that victory is too far, let my words drown out that voice. My arm is never too short to save. I recall every promise you have received, words spoken in your prayers, scriptures that lit your spirit with hope, personal revelations that you embraced in seasons of closeness to me. None of them will return void. Hold them like precious seeds. In due time, these seeds will bloom, bearing fruit that reflects my glory. If you grow weary in waiting, know that I am working behind the scenes. My timing may stretch your patience, but it also refines your heart, teaching you endurance and deepening your trust in me. When frustration invades your soul, perhaps because you have tried to change an ingrained habit or prayed for a loved one who still seems distant, remember that I am the one who transforms hearts. Your role is to remain faithful, praying fervently, and setting an example of grace. Do not give up on anyone, for I never cease reaching out. If progress appears slow, keep believing. My spirit works in ways beyond your comprehension, softening, drawing, enlightening. Love them, pray for them, and trust that I know the perfect moment to turn a heart of stone into a heart of flesh. Your mistakes do not disqualify you from my love. I see the heartbreak you carry from moments in which you deviated from what you knew was right. With honest repentance, you find total forgiveness. My grace is immeasurable, not given in partial measure. When you approach me with a humble heart, acknowledging your faults, I wrap you in mercy that cleanses you from all wrongdoing. Let my forgiveness set you free from the chains of self-condemnation. You need not live under a sense of unworthiness. My acceptance is the final word. Dare to envision a tomorrow shaped by my blessings. Yes, the world can appear chaotic, with wars, disasters, and conflicts of every kind. But I remain above all turmoil, orchestrating redemption in the midst of chaos. You are part of that redemption story, shining as a light in places overshadowed by despair. As you rely on my Holy Spirit, you become a channel through which my peace flows into environments filled with unrest. Even a small act of compassion or a heartfelt prayer can unleash ripple effects that you cannot yet see. I take delight in seeing you cultivate a lifestyle of thankfulness. When you express gratitude for the air you breathe, the shelter over your head, the relationships that enrich your life, you shift your perspective from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude opens the door for more blessings to enter. It dismantles the lie that you are overlooked or that I withhold good from you. Instead, you see how my goodness saturates your every moment. Let your praise be spontaneous, sincere, and frequent. It touches my heart deeply when you acknowledge my hand in both ordinary and extraordinary moments. I urge you to encourage one another. Be the voice that uplifts when a friend stumbles. Be the steady hand that guides someone through their doubts. Your gestures of kindness become tangible expressions of my love in the world. Simply offering a patient ear or an affirming smile can remind another soul that I have not abandoned them. The love you share is a beacon that points to my greater love. If someone resists your attempts at kindness, leave the outcome to me. You are simply called to reflect the same mercy you have received. Never forget the power of prayer. It is a direct line to my heart, not a ritual or box to check off. Prayer is communion, our relationship thriving in conversation. Speak to me in your own words, plain and unguarded. When you do, you invite the fullness of my power to operate in your circumstances. Do not be afraid to pray for big things. Do not limit me to human calculations of probability. I delight in surprising you with my capacity to make a way where none exists. And when my answer is delayed or differs from your preference, trust that I see the wider picture. I weave solutions far more magnificent than any immediate fix. Be mindful, too, of the temptations around you, voices that peddle false promises or lure you with fleeting satisfaction. The tempter may suggest shortcuts, urging you to compromise moral values in exchange for temporary gains. Resist those temptations by standing firmly on my word, for it is a shield that blocks deception. If you have fallen into these traps before, do not lose heart. My grace extends an invitation to rise again. Walk in my light, and I will help you discern what is best from what merely distracts. I observe your diligence in trying to live honorably, yet at times you may feel unseen, as though your good deeds vanish without recognition. Be assured, I see everything done in secret. A kind word to a stranger, an act of service to someone in distress, a private moment of worship when you could be sleeping. All these expressions of love matter. They reach my throne like sweet incense, moving my heart with joy. Do not let the need for public acknowledgement overshadow your motivation. You can rest in knowing I reward faithfulness. Consider how I have positioned you in this world. Your family, workplace, neighborhood, and social circles are your mission field. You do not need a spotlight or a stage to show others who I am. Your life, a life marked by compassion, integrity, and hope, becomes a living testimony. When you face adversity with unwavering trust, people witness a glimpse of my kingdom. When you celebrate victories with humility, refusing to boast, they see my character shining through. Thus, in your daily routines, you can be a messenger of peace. If loneliness ever engulfs your heart, recall that I promised never to leave you nor forsake you. My presence accompanies you in the quiet hours, the sleepless nights, and the uncertain tomorrows. In that intimacy, I often whisper revelations of truth you might miss amid the noise of daily life. Listen carefully, for I can impart clarity about decisions weighing on your mind, or gently heal a hidden wound that still causes you pain. Our relationship flourishes in these tender moments, so do not fear solitude. Embrace it as an opportunity to draw closer to me. I am also at work in the lives of those you love. Your prayers act like seeds planted in fertile soil, eventually bearing fruit in their timing. Yes, sometimes it will take patience. You may not see an overnight change, but I am steadily softening hearts, illuminating minds, orchestrating events. Even rebellious souls are not beyond my reach. Do not give up on them. Your intercession matters. Keep praying, keep believing, and remember that my grace can dismantle the thickest walls built by hurt or resentment. Embrace the process of healing, both physically and emotionally. There are moments when you wish for an instantaneous miracle, and indeed I can heal instantaneously. Yet often I allow gradual processes that foster growth in deeper areas. Emotional wounds, for instance, may require time for reflection, forgiveness, and the rebuilding of trust. This process is not evidence of my absence. It is a demonstration of my dedication to shaping your entire being, not just resolving superficial symptoms. Trust that each step you take, however small, is guided by my hand toward wholeness. You might be wrestling with questions about your identity. Perhaps you have absorbed harsh labels that people placed on you, labels like failure, unlovable, or inadequate. Let me remind you that I formed you with intentionality. You are not a mistake or an afterthought. My affection for you runs deeper than any negative word can negate. You are my child, and I take great delight in you. When you question your self-worth, look to the cross where my love was poured out without reservation. That love is a permanent testament to your priceless value. There are times you feel compelled to run from vulnerability, fearing rejection or judgment. But vulnerability in my presence is the path to true transformation. I see beyond your external defenses. I see the tender places where you crave acceptance, and I offer you a love that is everlasting and unconditional. When you allow me to mend those hidden pains, you will discover renewed boldness. No longer will you carry the weight of shame or the burden of performance. Instead, you will be free to serve, love, and grow without fear of abandonment. Though your surroundings may shift and your seasons may change, my promises remain. Reflect on how I led my people through deserts, parted the waters, and brought life even in barren places. In your own wilderness experiences, I provide streams of refreshment, ensuring you do not succumb to hopelessness. Those who put their trust in me will never be put to shame. Even if the path seems winding, continue walking. If you stumble, let my hand lift you. My grace is sufficient for every misstep, every detour, every doubt. Continue believing that I am who I say I am, and you will see wonders unfold. When you open my word, approach it with anticipation. Expect that I will speak to you personally. It is not merely an ancient text, but a living message. Those stories of faith and endurance you read are not fables. They are historical accounts of my intervention and my faithfulness to humanity. Let them remind you that what I did for others, I can do for you. If I can sustain a small remnant through a mighty famine, how much more can I sustain you in your modern trials? These narratives exist to cultivate unwavering faith that transcends your current perception. I long for you to foster unity with fellow believers. Each one of you carries a unique expression of my grace. Like many parts forming one body, you each have a vital role. Do not underestimate the spiritual power unleashed when my children pray together and encourage one another. In unity, walls of isolation crumble and miracles often arise. Strive for harmony, forgiving each other's flaws as I have forgiven you. Let love be the bond that draws hearts together in a world prone to division. I also see the dangers you face, temptations that would derail your purpose or pollute your mind. Be vigilant, for the adversary seeks to discourage and devour. Stand firm, garbed in the armor of faith, righteousness, and the conviction of truth. My Spirit resides within you, providing discernment and resilience. When you feel tempted, call out to me. I provide a way of escape, a strength to resist, and a reminder of your identity as my beloved. You are never powerless against temptation. My power in you is greater than any lure that seeks to ensnare you. Remember that I am not just a distant deity. I am a loving Father who rejoices in your growth. Yes, at times I correct you, not to condemn, but to guide you into what will truly benefit you. My correction is a sign of my deep affection, ensuring you do not veer onto destructive paths. Trust me even when discipline feels uncomfortable. Yield to my instruction, and you will discover that it saves you from far greater pain. Through each lesson, your character is refined to reflect my nature more clearly. I celebrate with you in your seasons of triumph. I am the one who equips your hands for success, the one who breathes favor upon your work. When you achieve breakthroughs, pause to acknowledge my hand in it. Let your heart fill with gratitude, and you will see my presence increasing in your life. Pride erects barriers, but humility invites my continued blessing. Understand that your victories are an opportunity to give me glory, pointing others toward the one who gave you the gift of every resource and ability. As you navigate your destiny, I urge you to be patient with your own progress. Sometimes you place unrealistic expectations on yourself, thinking you must master everything instantly. Growth happens step by step, much like a farmer who waits patiently for a seed to sprout, then nurtures it through seasons until harvest. Celebrate each development, whether great or small. Do not hurry the pace of my unfolding plan. I orchestrate events in perfect timing, weaving each moment to fulfill a greater tapestry of redemption. Let patience shape your heart and calm the rush of ambition. When you encounter obstacles that appear immovable, do not forget the power of worship. Genuine worship shifts the atmosphere, releasing heavenly authority into earthly situations. As you lift your voice in praise, whether through song, prayer, or meditative gratitude, you align yourself with my perspective. Goliaths shrink in the presence of true worship. Jericho walls collapse when hearts unite in reverent awe. Remember that worship is not just a ritual, but a posture of surrender, acknowledging me as the supreme power over all circumstances. I remind you that generosity reflects my character. Give of your resources, your time, your kindness, without fearing lack. I am the provider who multiplies what you surrender in faith. When you practice generosity, you mirror my abundant heart, and blessings flow in ways you cannot calculate. Even in financial struggles, an open hand toward others invites my miraculous provision into your own life. Look at how I sustained a widow with a jar of oil that never ran out. Trust that I can sustain you beyond human logic. If the pain of the past resurfaces, threatening to overshadow your progress, come to me once more. Let me heal the memories that sting. I have the power to turn those scars into testimonies of deliverance. You are not defined by what you once were or by what was done to you. Your identity is forged in the love I declare over you. You are a new creation, called to step beyond the horizon of regret. Yes, the past shaped certain aspects of your story, but I shape your future with grace and renewal. Be conscious of how you speak about yourself and others. Words carry life or death, capable of building or destroying. Speak life, speak blessing. If you stumble in your speech, do not sink into guilt. Just correct course and return to words that align with my heart. When you speak affirmations of peace, hope, and righteousness, you sow seeds that one day yield an abundant harvest. Let your mouth become a vessel of grace, reflecting my own voice of comfort and encouragement. I urge you to remain steadfast when temptation arises to retaliate against those who have wronged you. Vengeance will only poison your spirit, chaining you to bitterness. I call you to forgive as I have forgiven you, completely and freely. Though it may feel counterintuitive, forgiveness sets you free from the entanglements of resentment. Let me handle ultimate justice. In releasing offenders, you open your heart to receive deeper infusions of my peace. Remember, I am near the brokenhearted, binding up their wounds and bringing reconciliation. If at any point you doubt whether you can handle the journey ahead, remember my grace. My word teaches that when you are weak, I am strong in you. You do not walk by your own might, but by the Spirit who dwells within you. When you face a mountain, you can speak to it in faith, trusting that I will move it or give you the strength to scale it. Keep advancing. Do not halt your progress out of fear. My angelic hosts accompany you, ensuring that you do not fight alone. Each battle you face today can become tomorrow's testimony of triumph. In times of financial uncertainty, place your trust in my endless provision. Do not be overwhelmed by the economy or your personal limitations. I feed the birds, clothe the wildflowers, and watch over every detail of creation. How much more do I care for you, my cherished child? When you align your priorities with my purposes, treating finances responsibly, giving cheerfully, resisting greed, I will open doors you never imagined. I can create pathways for income, opportunities, and blessings that defy human explanation. Remember also to create space for rest and restoration. Your body and mind need moments of pause, times in which you withdraw from the noise of life to reconnect with my presence. Even I rested on the seventh day to model the importance of renewal. If you become consumed by constant activity, your spirit grows weary and your vision becomes blurred. In rest, you find clarity. In stillness, you hear my softest whisper. Protect these moments. Let them be sacred intervals that refuel your faith and sharpen your perspective. When you see others suffering or living in darkness, do not close your heart. Compassion is the hallmark of my children. Act as a beacon of hope, offering help where you can. Stand up for justice. Encourage the downtrodden. Be a friend to the lonely. Remember the story of the Samaritan who went out of his way to care for a wounded stranger. Let that example guide you to pour out love, even when it is inconvenient. In doing so, you reflect my heart to the world, dismantling the barriers that divide and bringing my kingdom closer to earth. I invite you to remain alert for the fresh works I am doing. If you only look backward, you might miss the new outpourings of blessing I am sending your way. Yes, reflect on my past miracles, but keep your eyes open for the newness I am continually birthing. My spirit moves like a river, never stagnant, always carrying you to new depths. Be flexible and willing to shift if I redirect your course. I see the bigger map, the hidden obstacles, and the glorious vistas you cannot yet discern. When discouragement tries to overshadow you, counter it with praise. Let your heart exult in my goodness, even when your surroundings do not change immediately. Praise transforms your spiritual atmosphere, renewing your mind and stirring up faith. Like Paul and Silas singing in a prison cell, your praise in dire conditions can bring supernatural breakthroughs. Chains fall, hearts soften, and my power is revealed in the midst of the impossible. Never underestimate the effect of pure worship on your circumstances. I understand you also long for deeper connections in your relationships. Human bonds, though at times fragile, are a gift I designed for companionship, encouragement, and growth. If you face unresolved conflicts or misunderstandings, seek peace wholeheartedly. Offer apologies where needed, extend grace even when it hurts. Let my example of sacrifice guide your actions. Strong relationships are not devoid of challenges. Rather, they are strengthened by the willingness to work through pain, always anchored in unconditional love. In your quiet moments, dare to dream again. Some of your dreams may have been placed on a shelf due to setbacks or discouragement, yet I am the one who placed seeds of greatness within you. If these dreams align with my will and serve a good purpose, I will breathe fresh life into them. Lay them before me in prayer. Ask for wisdom to distinguish between your own ambitions and the visions I have ordained. When you sense my blessing on a particular dream, proceed with confidence, knowing I stand behind you as your provider and protector. Also, remain open to learning from mentors and wise counsel. I place people in your path who carry insights and experiences that can sharpen your perspective. Pride might tempt you to walk alone, but humility acknowledges that we grow best when we learn from one another. The early disciples relied on community, praying and sharing what they had, yielding to apostolic teaching. Follow this principle in your life. Remain teachable, flexible, and gracious. You will find that my spirit often speaks through the counsel of spiritually mature voices. When the storms of life intensify, hold fast to my promise that we will cross to the other side together. Remember how my disciples panicked during a tempest while I slept peacefully. They thought all was lost. Yet with a word I calmed the seas. Let that illustrate my sovereignty over your crises. Though you might panic, I remain calm and in control. Even if the waves crash violently around you, you are not forsaken. Your vessel will not sink, because my power sustains you. Keep your eyes on me, not on the storm, and you will reach the shore of victory. In your pursuit of righteousness, do not become legalistic. My desire is for your heart to be aligned with mine, not for you to become bound by rigid rules that neglect compassion. The fulfillment of the law is love, love for me and love for others. If your religious practices cause harm, condemnation, or pride, they stray from my heart. Seek a faith expression that produces humility, empathy, and genuine service. Be vigilant not to slip into judgmental attitudes. All have sinned and need redemption, but I extend grace freely to each repentant soul. My message for you remains anchored in hope. I want you to know deep in your spirit that my intentions for you are good. Even if you face a valley overshadowed by the threat of sorrow, I lead you onward to green pastures. If you mourn, I comfort you. If you hunger for truth, I satisfy you. If you thirst for righteousness, I fill you to overflowing. These promises stand firm, etched into eternity. You can trust them when everything else wavers. Reflect on this. Your life is a precious gift. Each breath you take is an invitation to encounter me in new ways. Even your struggles become opportunities for growth and testimonies of my sustaining grace. As you walk through your day, remain aware that I walk alongside you. When frustration flares, whisper my name. When joy abounds, sing praises of thanksgiving. Do not lock me away in a portion of your daily schedule. I am near, ready to share every facet of your existence. Let this constant fellowship shape your attitudes and decisions. I also encourage you to keep a record of my faithfulness, maybe in a journal or in quiet reflections. Write down the prayers I have answered, the miracles you have witnessed, the wisdom you have gleaned. These reminders serve as anchors when storms roar, helping you recall that I have been and will continue to be dependable. Share these testimonies with others, for in doing so you fan the flame of faith that sparks hope in their struggles as well. Be watchful that your heart remains pliable. Sometimes the accumulation of disappointments, criticisms, or betrayals makes the heart grow callous. Guard against cynicism. Open your heart to my healing presence. Like a gardener tending to precious seedlings, I softly remove the weeds of bitterness and resentment when you allow me. Keep returning to love. Keep returning to forgiveness. Keep returning to me. In that posture, your spirit remains receptive, able to receive all I desire to pour out. I commend you when you show compassion to yourself as well. Some of you treat others kindly, but harshly judge your own failings. Remember that I have commanded you to love your neighbor as yourself. This implies you must also love yourself with the kindness and grace I have demonstrated toward you. Self-condemnation hampers growth just as much as pride does. Let me transform the way you see yourself until you can joyfully affirm the new creation I have made you to be. While you stand in the gap for others, praying for their deliverance and breakthroughs, do not forget that I also want to refresh you. Intercession is powerful, but so is coming to me for your personal restoration. Let me revive your passion, your sense of wonder, your spiritual vitality. When you pour out yourself for others without returning to drink from my living waters, exhaustion can set in and joy can wane. So keep a balance. Serve wholeheartedly, but also find moments to rest at my feet, receiving my healing love. I know some of you question your purpose or wonder if your efforts make any difference in the grand scheme. Hear me. Nothing done for love's sake is ever wasted. Even if the impact seems small to you, I see the eternal ripples. A simple gesture, a quiet prayer, a small step of obedience, these can shape destinies in ways you only fully grasp in eternity. The seeds you sow with sincerity may bloom decades later, altering the course of many lives. Therefore, remain steadfast, confident that your labor is never in vain when it is carried out in my name. In due season, I will reveal to you the depth of how every moment of your journey fits into my greater plan. When you pass from this earthly realm into my eternal presence, you will see the intricate design behind each twist and turn. Until then, walk by faith, not by sight. Trust my character, my timing, my promises. Each day lived in faithful surrender to me is an act of worship. Your life becomes a living letter, read by those around you, testifying of my grace and sovereignty. I remind you once more, you are not alone. Even if the world around you fails to understand your battles, I fully comprehend them. My spirit intercedes for you with groanings beyond human words, aligning your deepest needs with my perfect will. When sorrow weighs heavily, my arms are open wide. When celebrations fill your home, I rejoice with you. In all scenarios, I am the constant. I invite you to embrace that truth wholeheartedly, letting go of the notion that you must handle everything on your own. Look to the horizon with hope. New blessings await, new mercies greet you each morning, and new strength is imparted for every obstacle. Keep your eyes set on me, the author and finisher of your faith. I lead you with a love that never fails, a wisdom that never errs, and a power that never diminishes. As you remain anchored in me, no wave of adversity can sweep you away. You will find yourself standing on solid ground, a testament to my unwavering fidelity. I know that some days feel heavier than others. You might wake up and feel burdens pressing down before your feet even touch the floor. Let me remind you, place those burdens in my capable hands. You are not designed to shoulder the weight alone. I am your strength, your deliverer, your refuge in time of trouble. In my fortress, you find safety that the world cannot replicate. Speak my promises over your circumstances. Declare that I am your provider, your fortress, your redeemer. Words birthed in faith activate spiritual breakthroughs. Do not surrender your power by agreeing with defeat. Proclaim life and watch as my authority dismantles the strongholds of negativity. You have a future and a hope, not because of your own merit, but because I have decreed it. Your life story is precious, shaped by my hand. Do not let anxiety about the future obscure your present peace. Live each moment in devotion. trusting that as you remain faithful in the small, I will entrust you with greater opportunities. Keep your heart sensitive to my voice, for I may call you to step into endeavors that challenge your comfort zones. Remember, I equip the ones I call, turning the impossible into a display of my might. If you have lost your passion or feel spiritually numb, do not despair. My spirit can reignite even the faintest spark. Return to the basics: prayer, worship, reading my word, and fellowship with sincere believers. In this environment, the embers of your spirit will glow again. My presence can kindle a flame of devotion that surpasses any earlier zeal you might have had. Persevere in seeking me, and you will discover a renewed fire that dispels apathy. Rejoice in the new identity I have bestowed upon you. You are chosen, redeemed, and adopted into my family. Embrace the privileges and responsibilities of this identity. Live in freedom, not in guilt. Live in joy, not in the shadow of condemnation. Shine as a beacon that others may see the transformation I have carried out within your heart. Do not hide my light under fear or shame. Let the world witness my grace operating in and through you, so they too can be drawn toward the source of all hope. When you pray for others, never underestimate the potency of those prayers. Intercession is an act of profound love, inviting my power to intervene in someone else's situation. Stand confidently in that role. When you see someone battling sickness, speak healing with faith. When you encounter someone weighted by grief, ask me to surround them with comfort. Your words, empowered by my spirit, can alter their reality. In the same way, be receptive when others pray for you, recognizing the collective strength in my family. Know that your emotions are not hidden from me. Even the tears you shed in secret are known. I count them as precious, for they reflect the sincerity of your heart. Bring your anger, sadness, and frustrations to me so I can gently soothe them. Bottling up your emotions only leads to further turmoil. Share them honestly. Let me replace them with peace that transcends understanding. I do not demand stoicism from you. Rather, I invite you into a relationship of deep authenticity. As you evaluate the direction of your life, consider if there are any areas you have withheld from my guidance. Perhaps you have fully surrendered your career to me, but you cling to fear when it comes to relationships. Or you have entrusted me with your finances, yet hold on to bitterness in your heart. Surrender is meant to be holistic, covering every aspect of your being. Examine your life prayerfully, asking my spirit to illuminate hidden corners. As you yield them to me, you will witness a fresh wave of liberation. You might feel pressure to conform to worldly definitions of success. Resist that pressure. True success aligns with my principles, bearing fruit that endures. Chasing human accolades can lead you astray from the path I have laid out. Instead, let my word renew your mind, shaping your values so that you invest in what truly matters: love, integrity, unity, and eternal impact. I promise that when your priorities reflect my heart, blessings of peace and fulfillment will follow, surpassing any fleeting excitement the world offers. Look around at creation and notice that even nature sings praises to me. The skies declare my glory, the seas echo my power, and the flowers bloom with my creative beauty. This vast universe is a canvas upon which I have displayed my majesty. If the world around you seems chaotic, lift your eyes to the wonders I have made. Let them remind you that I hold the cosmos in my hands. How much more will I hold you, beloved child, in the palm of my everlasting care? I have sent countless reminders of my love. Sometimes you see them as peaceful sunrises, or as an unexpected conversation that renews your spirit. Other times, they are revelations during moments of personal devotion. Each reminder is a gentle call to deeper intimacy with me. Answer that call. Allow my love to permeate your routines, your thinking, your dreams. When you wake, greet me with gratitude. When you rest, surrender your worries to my watchful care. Move forward now with renewed determination. The battles of life do not define you. My word defines you. You are precious, redeemed, cherished. Take these affirmations to heart, for they stem from the one who cannot lie. Let them be the armor that protects your mind from discouragement. Let them be the refuge that guards you from self-doubt. Keep moving, step by step, secure in the truth that I walk beside you, championing your cause and fueling your hope. I am delighted when you persist in hope against all odds. Such a stance reflects my own nature, steadfast and unyielding in love. Let that hope radiate from you. People weighed down by despair need to see a living example of joyful expectancy. As you remain hopeful, you open doors for my miraculous intervention. Hope is not naive optimism. It is grounded in the certainty that I reign sovereign and that my promises never fail. Cling to it as you would a lifeline in deep waters. You are here because I have chosen you. Your life has significance beyond your understanding. Let the final note in your heart be one of trust and reverence for the one who has claimed you as his own. Surrender your anxieties, your ambitions, your relationships, and your future to my loving lordship. In that place of surrender, you discover that fear no longer binds you. You awaken to the reality that you are free, free to love, free to forgive, free to dream, and free to soar. My grace elevates you above limitations. As I bring these words to a close, my desire is that they find fertile ground in your heart, generating renewed faith and renewed commitment. May you grasp the depth of my devotion to you, and may you walk forth in the blessed assurance that I have designed a marvelous plan for your life. Receive this blessing, my beloved, and carry it with you always. You are kept in the shelter of the Almighty, empowered by the Holy Spirit, and destined to reflect my love wherever you go. Rise and shine, for the days ahead hold abundant opportunities for my glory to shine through you. If these words have touched your heart, I encourage you to remain connected. Share this message with others so they may also be renewed in hope. Subscribe to this channel, leave your thoughts in the comments, and invite friends who might be uplifted by these promises. As you do, you help spread the light of my truth, reminding many souls that they too are deeply cherished and called into an unbreakable bond of love. I bless you now with peace, joy, and the certainty that you are never alone. Take heart, my precious child, and walk boldly into the future I have prepared for you. Amen.